You're live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, all one of you out there in internet land who is watching our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaigns, welcome. Welcome back to Chapter 3, wherein 4 lucky or unlucky adventurers have decided to strike out from their burgeoning, I don't think we shall call it a stronghold yet, but village or settlement that once was called the Cozy Den, but now, because it includes several fields and farmhouses and cabins, we call the Hamlet. Thank you, Demi, for that moniker. And tonight they have decided to explore the rest of the Whisperwood, just to see what they can come across. The Dungeons & Dragons campaign is a good bit different from what you would expect from Blades and Blasters. Not to denigrate it at all, but it is a little more quote-unquote gamey or game-oriented. Still awesome, great RP, but we do the whole XP thing, the whole gold thing, the whole 9 yards. So without further ado, I think we'll get started. We do have somebody new with us in this campaign tonight. We have, for the first time in this campaign, Mr. Dr. Danish.
Right.
We'll be playing Dr. Danish. We'll be playing a monk by the name of Balaberos. So we have him. We have Demi playing Tarek von Iger. And who are you going to play, Ghost? Marv?
Good old Marv Elderman.
Good old Marv. Master of brews, master of farming, and master of healing. And then we have, last but not least, Jaxus, our friend, the Warlock, played by Aki. He'll be joining us tonight, huh? Okay, so very similar to... There we go. Very similar to last week. The opening of this game will open at dawn, with the 4 of you setting out from the Hamlet, and you're going to explore the Whispering Wood, at least initially. You want to go north or south, gentlemen?
I think we were talking about going north because it's closer to the Hamlet.
Yes.
That seems reasonable. And so, yep, it's first light. The end of summer is nigh. It may even be the beginning of autumn. Perhaps the tip-tops of the trees are starting to change color. If you look up in the sky, every once in a while, a flock of birds can be flying from north to south as they head south to warmer climes. But yeah, you can RP getting ready and tell me if you want to take anything from the chest on your journey, and I'll leave it up to you.
Jaxus will take a potion as well.
All right. Yeah, I think we had, yep, 3 healing potions. Did you guys remove them already?
I'm also going to take
Yep,
a
I took
Divine Favor.
Divine Favor. I think you guys have edit power of this. Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll let you guys just edit it and put it in your inventory. Make it
I had the
so.
1 healing potion before, so I got 2 on me now.
You ever used yours?
I don't... Oh, well, no, actually, I
You
did
did.
use one last time, didn't
You
I?
did.
Yeah.
Cheater!
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll take the remaining.
Yeah, Marv, I think you should take that.
I'll take the remaining one.
It'll be fine. We got fine new meat shields for Jaxus today.
2 of them.
Yeah. Well, 3 for Jaxus. He doesn't have to have Marv get in front of him yet. So.
I'd say
as far
Marv
as he's
Elderman
concerned.
is quite meaty, but I don't know how much of a shield he is.
For Jaxus, anything that's not him is a meat shield. So.
Carries his share of adipose around the battlefield.
I throw my weight around. Yeah, so pretty much Marv would be he would be most interested in trying to explore the area north, trying to sell people on the idea of expanding the Hamlet farms and appropriating not too much of the wood, because from his perspective, Chauntea made this area woodland for reasons unbeknownst to mortal men. So to take more than it's necessary would be an affront, but enough to make a living off of for the farms.
Do we have the tools required?
Well, got a fair bit. I've been making do with the garden and trying to expand it somewhat, so obviously if we were to engage in some kind of trade with Raven's Gulch, we've opened up lines, might be ideal to see if they have any spare tools lying about we can trade them for.
Yeah, Jaxus wanders over his kind of lanky gait. Yes, speaking of tools, I think I have some ideas on that. You see, I've been, and you would have realized as well, he's been making use of a new spell he has, Mending, to help repair any kind of the broken tools, any damage, even when they're not fully broken, just fix them up as if they were brand new. If we can get our hands on some old broken ones, that'll be perfect.
Yeah, anything we can get a hold of, really, but if you got the power to put things back together, well, that'll make things a lot easier.
Yes. I think it'll be just right. So then, where should we start?
Well, first,
Wherever you need him to be gone, I'll be there bringing my fist to it.
should look for tracks of any dangerous beasts.
That makes sense. Last thing we need is anything dropping in on us.
True. Another thing we should look towards is soil. I know a little bit about proper soil conditions for farming. Well, we find some decent areas for farmland, we can look into that. Should also try to take stock, see if we see any animals that might be hardly any animals amenable to being domesticated, but that being said, wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea if we came across a few more domicile animals to take under our wing. Animal husbandry is a fine way to go ahead and get a secure source of meat, furs, and all sorts of wonderful things.
Well, I don't have any spells for that, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure something out.
No need spells, it's good know-how with animals.
Well, spells make it a lot easier. If we encounter any orcs, give me the first chance.
What kind of animals are you expecting to see out here?
Don't rightly know. Barbaros, you familiar with anything out here? Not sure where you're from.
No, I'd just be wandering my way up here. Not quite familiar with the area myself, just itching for a scrap.
Well, I suppose that's fair enough. Not sure what we'll find out here. I'd expect probably more game, prey animals. Obviously, every place probably has some kind of predators wandering about, but never know. People losing their lands, animals being scattered to the winds, might be some cow or sheep, whatnot, that decide to make the forest their home if they found it comfortable.
That sounds fine. Like I said, though, if we encounter anyone, well, I say anyone, but anything that looks vaguely like us, I can probably make use of them.
I suppose that could be the case. Whoa.
All right, Ghost. You see the table roller down there in your bar?
Let me look.
Should be all the way on the right, the bottom bar. See.
I
Do you have it
not see it.
put in bar?
Yeah,
it's on the map,
it's. Oh, let me see.
See it?
I see. I'll put it in bar now. Table roller. Yes.
There you go.
Why don't you give me daytime wilderness there? Sturgis.
Oh shit.
Roll me a 1d8 plus 2.
8. 8 Sturgis.
No.
Oh, I was one short.
Yep.
Or one over.
So, as you go forward, and as soon as you mention cows, you hear the buzzing of flies up ahead of you.
Yeah, he's gonna. Everybody, hold on now, and he kind of tries to peer through and see if he can see anything up ahead. Buzzing flies usually means something's dead.
Yeah, there's like
Jaxus immediately takes to shadows.
yeah, you do see like a cow up there that looks like kind of half decomposed, and there's flies buzzing around it.
Oh hell. Well, it's not exactly what I'm looking for. It makes me a little more optimistic, I guess.
You think there's any meat that can be saved?
Oh, I wouldn't want to chance it. Well,
Can we smell it from here?
Yeah, it does not smell good.
Yeah, don't be thinking you're wanting to taste any of that now.
Yeah, you'd be surprised with the acid.
I could purify it if we're desperate, but I don't know about that. I feel a bit wrong, to be honest.
I don't think I'll ever be that desperate.
It's fair. Well,
I'm sure we can eat it.
oh,
Oh, shit, what the hell is that?
nothing good.
All right, so as you kind of continue closer and closer to this this cow, you hear this cheep 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 cheep. And once you guys give me what's your passive perceptions, each of you?
Not great.
Mine's decent.
Where is it?
Not gonna beat that though.
12.
Well, nobody's higher than 9, right?
Yeah,
I have 15, so but
15.
yeah.
Wait, where do you see passive?
It's at the bottom of your. If you look below your skills.
I got 12. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you kind of go towards this cow from overhead in this tree, these things all just kind of dive at you, and each person will get attacked once by these dirges as they kind of swoop at you and try to attach themselves.
Ooh.
This is Tarek, and that's a miss. He swoops at your arm and just kind of clanks off of it and goes back into the trees. This one's for Balbaros. Attack 21, I'm guessing that's a hit, right?
Oh, yeah, that's...
Yep. So the Sturge doesn't attack, and says at the start of each Sturge's turn, the target loses 5. We'll just roll it 1d4 plus 3 hit points due to blood loss. The Sturge can detach itself, or you can use your action to detach the Sturge as well. So, start of each Sturge's turn, so the target loses. So you don't get anything. But this thing, Balbaros, you're bare-armed, right?
Yeah.
This thing just kind of comes in and attaches to your neck, and you feel a sting as blood kind of blooms from your neck, and he starts to suck on your blood. Jaxus, 23,
no.
same thing. You're attached to it. And the last one, Marv, 14,
Oh, surprisingly.
misses. So it flaps off into the distance here. Trying to get you. So who's attached? Just Balbaros.
Barbaros and Jaxus.
All right, and then I'm gonna roll initiative.
Alrighty. Ooh, Jax is on point. Oh man, everybody's on point. Shit. Targus is joining us too, I see.
Oh, I should change that.
Alright, I should change my to Jax.
From the
Oh,
woods.
There we go. Here comes the
one.
Mino.
The one The one attached to Balbaros goes first, and Balbaros, you feel this thing dig into your neck with its beak as it takes a big gulp of blood. And roll 1d. What was it? 1d4 plus 1?
1d4 plus 3.
Plus 3. So you'll take 5. 5 blood loss damage, and it continues to suck your blood. Tarek, you're up.
Seeing our friend here with no armor getting sucked dry, I'm gonna take a swing at the thing with my...
Ooh!
Wow.
Very nice.
Roll damage if you please. Tell me what it looks like as you take that one right off of him.
The thing was just feasting on your blood, and I see it, and I take my hammer like a fly swatter, I smack it against your arm, and it splatters everywhere, bones crunch. You'd do well to wear better protection.
Oh, well, I'm new to the area. I hope I get something better later.
Jaxus.
Yeah, Jaxus, seeing this thing latched onto him, kind of raises a hand up to it, and I'll do Eldritch Blast. Do I get any kind of bonus or minus from it being like right on me?
Nah. Regular.
Cool.
I could see how it could be harder in some ways and easier in others.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty, let's do it. Oh, wait. So button. Press the cantrip. I forgot to have my button here. There we go. 15 hit.
15's a hit.
Oh, I forgot to turn the D6 off, so ignore the extra D6. So it's 4 force damage. Rolled low.
So 4.
Mm-hmm.
And how many does it have? It has 4. So
Perfect.
tell me what it looks like as you sizzle this.
Yeah, Jaxus feels this thing kind of latch onto him, but hasn't gotten much yet. As he kind of holds onto the little arcane focus around his neck and blasts right into the thing at point blank, sending it
Marv.
laying off him.
All right. Let me see. Yeah, Marv, seeing these flying around, is gonna take aim with his crossbow, seeing that Tarek's taking care of the one that was on Balbaros, and I'll take aim at this one, I guess, and fire off a shot at it. It's
11 versus 13. So it swoops into the tree, and your crossbow bolt goes clanking off of a branch.
That's it.
Balbaros.
All right. So I will. Are these two over here? Are they up in the tree, or are they where we?
Yeah, you can get to them with some cool RP.
All right.
Swaying on branches and whatnot.
Yeah, I am going to do kind of like a crouching tiger, hidden dragon thing. Run up branch to branch until I come up to that one, and bring out my short sword, smack that thing right across the body.
Nice. 14, and that hits. 6 damage, and it has 3. So yes, tell me what happens to this little birdie.
So I jump up the branches. As soon as it starts to try to fly away, I just pin it right to the branch it's flying from. Watch it squirm around, and as soon as it stops flapping, I just throw it to the ground. See this little bastard over there, and then just slightly move back and forth and use a bonus action to hit it.
Nice.
15
15's a hit,
and 6.
and that's a kill.
So I whip the blood off of my short sword, see the other one over there, just kick off of the tree, bring it right backhanded right to the tree.
Nice. This last Sturge, kind of seeing you and seeing his friends, smothered. It's like it almost senses something. It's going to swoop in to attack, and then it thinks better, and it flies away
If it's going in at me,
to the north.
take a swing of opportunity at it.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck it. I think he is. Come on.
Fucking shit.
It tries to get away.
Didn't stand a chance.
He saw the dollar signs.
But then, like, up ahead with the cow, you guys hear... And it's like the ground beneath you starts to tremble. And, like, from underneath that cow, just erupting through the ground in a shower of sod and dirt is this big, giant thing now. And it just takes the cow, and it looks at you and goes... And it just disappears back under the ground in a burrow. And you kind of feel the ground trembling beneath your feet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shite, what the hell is that?
I don't rightly know.
Jaxus immediately makes for the tree Balabaros is in.
Nature at 10, if anybody wants to do that to figure out what's...
I'm not gonna know.
Beyond me. I have no idea.
Jaxus
I
pride.
guess I do know.
Marv's the highest so far.
Jaxus has no fucking idea, but
That's
he doesn't
quite
like
a
it.
roll.
Marv, you know this is something that's called an ankheg. It's basically a giant insectoid type creature with a hard carapace, acid for blood, and very, very sharp fangs and claws. Not only is it deadly in its own right, but it has the ability to burrow underground at tremendous speeds, often striking just beneath your feet.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, the moment Jaxus saw the thing go underground, he made for the tree Balabaros is in, and he's kind of up in a branch now, looking around.
What's the rest of you guys doing?
I didn't know if Marv can climb into a tree without breaking it, so Marv's kind of coming close to Tarek and... Alright, we need to be careful. I've heard of these things before, never seen one. They got acid for blood, and they burrow real deep. They'll cut you up if they get close, but just be careful if you're trying to cut into it. If it bleeds on you, it's gonna hurt.
You should spread out.
Speak for yourself. The acid sounds like it'll be fine for me.
Let's not stay too close to each other.
Well, if it comes up on one of us, it's gotta come up on both of us. Gives you a chance to swing back at it if it goes for me, and I can try to do something if it goes after you.
How big does this thing look?
Ooh.
Like, would it be able to attack both of us at once if we were next to each other, or...?
Maybe. It's large.
Jaxus has an idea, and you all hear this kind of weird, creepy, reverberating sound enter your head from all angles. Stay quiet. I have an idea. Let me try something. And I will cast Mage Hand. And I'm going to take one of the bodies of the Sturges with Mage Hand and kind of basically have the Mage Hand kind of pound it against the ground, like right over here, and kind of make a bit of noise with it, make it sound like there's an animal there moving around.
Like right here?
Yeah, like right around there.
Yeah, that's too cool enough to not pass up. So, yeah, that body starts to slam on the ground a bunch of times. Like splits open, blood starts to spill over the ground, and then eventually it bursts out of the ground. The Ankaz does and looks at all of you guys and roll for initiative.
Awesome. I was like, oh my god, wait. I don't know how I thought of that. I think it's because I watched Graboids the other day.
Oh, man.
And I was like, oh my god, I know what to do.
All right, we've rolled.
Yep.
Sending, Mr. Paladin, you're up first.
I guess I'll throw a javelin at it.
Right.
Where is the javelin?
There he goes. That's a hit.
Ooh, nice.
7. Let me see if it has any resistance. Nope. 7. 7 damage. So what does it look like as the javelin barely pierces the carapace, but it does pierce it and sticks into this thing.
Tarek had been winding up his throw while Jax is banging the meat against the ground. And a second it, pops out from its burrow. He launches it with all his strength at its chest.
And Jaxus, you're up.
Awesome, yeah.
Who's up in the tree?
Jaxus.
Jaxus and Balaberos?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Unless Balaberos got down, I don't know. But Jax is definitely up there, kind of perched on a sturdy branch, and he is going to go ahead and cast someone on my sheet. I need to go to spells real quick. He's going to cast Hex. And of course it's level 2 now. Yay. Doesn't really do anything yet, but yeah, I will cast Hex at this thing. So now I'll deal extra damage, but that's pretty much Jax as he's up in the tree, nice and high, waiting. And I think I'll choose Dex. Yeah. So it's got disadvantage on Dex ability checks.
Dex abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the one thing I figured out with Sim's exhaustion, for that first level exhaustion,
Oh, yeah?
it wouldn't have affected attacks, just skill checks.
Oh, nice.
So you
Oh,
kinda
so this
screwed-
is just ability checks.
Yes.
Specifically, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, Balaberos,
All right.
you call me Bruce Lee.
I'm going to tiptoe on branch down. I'm gonna get all close and first.
You got it, buddy. Grapple the thing.
Yeah, definitely gonna do that. Pull out my sword as I'm coming down, leap off of the last branch, kind of 300 style, and drive it down. 16.
16 hits.
All right. 8 damage.
Nice.
Then I am going to bonus action patient defense.
Very well.
I have dodge.
All right, so they'd get disadvantage on you. But the Ankag does have a reaction as his carapace splits open. You get sprayed. This hissing, steaming acid kind of sprays out at you. It's a dexterity saving throw.
All right. It'll be short-lived.
Out of 10.
11.
Yep, that does it. So yeah, you deftly kind of dodge away as you gouge this thing, and this spout of acid comes out at you. And then is the Ankeg's turn. He turns to you, rears up, and just swipes at you with his claws. 13.
That'll miss.
That misses. All right. Marv.
All right. Let's see. I think we're gonna play it safe and just go for a crossbow shot. Just kind of step to the side here at Tarek and line up a bolt.
That's a hit. Yeah, again, the green acid spurts forth, but it doesn't hit anybody there because you are not at close range. Mr. Tarek.
I'm gonna run in there, pull out my hammer since I already threw my javelin. Take a whack. Does it have any open wounds?
Just where it's been hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Carapace is kind of cracked from the javelin.
Want to hit anything that looks cracked.
You unfortunately pick the strongest part of the carapace and just boing, clangs off, and it looks at you and like its pincers just. Jaxus.
Alrighty, Jaxus is of course going for an Eldritch Blast. Ooh, 19 hit, I presume?
Yes, it does.
Very nice. And this does have the extra, so it's 10 force, 1 necrotic as it blasts into this thing.
You see the carapace start to char over in certain areas, and Balaberos and Tarek, you can smell the smell of just cooking flesh. It's like a shrimp on the barbie. You're up again, Mr. Monk.
All right. Where there's an open wound, I'm gonna try to drive my short sword deep in there and kind of do a accusing side out.
It's a hit.
Right. 4 slashing.
Yep.
Mm,
And again, make that dexterity saving throw at 10. Easy. So nimble you are.
oh. Do. I will. I think I will spend the bonus action to step or patient.
Disengage.
No, dodge.
Dodge. Okay, got it. Let me see if I can hit both of you guys. Yeah, so a gout of acid, it looks towards Tarek and sprays this thing straight ahead, even into the trees, as the leaves start to just get all necrotic and fade away and wither. This big gout of green stuff comes from the mouth of the beast, and he's going to go after Tarek and Jaxus with that. Probably each creature in that line must make a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Tarek.
Let's see. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Jaxus deftly grabs a branch up above him and pulls himself up and out of the way.
all right. Tarek will take 11 damage. Jaxus will take 5.
Alrighty.
And you can role play that while Marv is up on his turn.
When the acid spray comes out of the creature, I raise my shield to block it, but it does nothing, and it sort of gets into the creases of my armor and it burns my skin.
Yeah, as I said, Jax just kind of pulls himself up and out of the way, but his legs take a good hit of the acid as it etches into them. Although, actually, shit, I forget. I'm resistant to acid. So I take half again?
Yeah, I rounded down last time, round up this time, take 3.
3, alrighty. So I'm at 20 then. Perfect. So yeah, his black draconic scales managed to resist as a fair bit of the acid slicks off of them, but it still etches in.
Marv is gonna let me see. Let's look at something here. Yeah, Marv is going to cast, I believe it's going to be Cure Wounds. Yes, he's going to cast Cure Wounds on Tarek, seeing that he's just been scorched a bit. Let me just make sure that's not a touch spell.
It is.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, roll up there.
Yep, it is touch, so I'll run up there. Just seeing the acid, trying to obviously touch a place where there's not acid, so that he can fix him up.
Roll your spell.
10.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Tarek, you feel your skin start to become beautiful and supple once more.
Feeling revitalized from the good touch of my old pal, I'm going to channel the and feeding off his holy essence. I will attempt to. Was it Valve Enemy? Yes, abjure enemy.
Ooh.
So it's gonna make a wisdom saving throw unless it's immune to being frightened.
It is not. What's your spell saving throw?
Oh, I think it's 13. Let me see. Or would I even less that? No, it's 11.
Wisdom. Here we go. Let's see how wise this thing is. So wise. Failed save. It's still frightened for a minute. Or until it takes damage. While frightened, the creature's speed is 0. It cannot benefit from bonus to its speed.
Yeah, so it's halved.
So speed by halved. But it's still frightened. That means it cannot approach you and cannot attack you. It's frightened of you.
Wait, what? I thought it failed, so why would it be frightened?
On a failed save, it's frightened for 1 minute or until
Yeah,
it takes
it was
any
successful,
damage.
so it's just half speed.
Failed.
Oh yeah, it just halves its.
Oh, yeah.
Just half speed.
Still
so
very nice. Yeah.
not frightened. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll just, slowly walk around the beast. So we can avoid that line of fire. That's all I got as an action.
Very good. Jaxus.
Yeah, Jax is kind of similar. Getting sprayed by the acid before. He's gonna kind of climb up in the tree off to the side a bit to get a better position, a bit further away actually, and then he'll unleash another Eldritch Blast. There we go. Ooh, I assume 20 hits. Very nice. 8 total, 7 force, 1 necrotic. As the Eldritch Blast tears into the thing's mandibles.
Use your effect. All right. Still kicking, but now its carapace is starting to fall off in spots. You see underneath there's just exposed flesh. Now that you guys have it partially surrounded, I'm going to give you advantages on attacks.
Okay.
Belabaros.
Well, I've had enough of this piece of shite now, and just where there's the weakest point, I want to drive home and short sword. Get right nice and deep, like.
I wonder why is that grayed out? You're rolling.
Advantage.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, yeah, it hits. That definitely hits. 5. Starts to ride around, looking a little nervous. You have a bonus action, right?
20 for that. Of course, I get the 20 there.
Yeah, you missed the acid just... Psst. You're
Yeah.
dancing around this thing like a butterfly.
Come around and beat its head in with the back of my fist with the 23.
It hits.
3 damage.
Whittling it away. Marv.
I think it's the Onkeg. Because he was before me.
It is. I skip over him.
He did.
Indeed. So he turns around. Let's roll. Yeah, this monk is tearing him up, so he slashes at him with his claws, and that's probably a miss.
Yep, that'll miss. Slap its claw out of the way.
Yeah, and as a move, at first it's going to try to move away, but it's going to get an attack of opportunity from both Tarek and Balaberos as it's trying to move away, but it runs into the stone like it can't burrow beneath it. So I'll give you guys both an attack against it.
Oh, and I hit, so it can't run.
Oh, nice.
It can't run.
Oh, Sentinel, motherfucker.
Oh, Sentinel.
Oh,
No,
boy.
very nice.
So 0 speed now.
So we got what?
8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, the short sword misses, but we'll take 8 bludgeoning damage. It's trying to get away. This thing's bloody. It's kind of spinning itself around, looking for a way out. Marv, you're up. Actually,
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't get to go. I'll shoot. Another bolt.
Nice.
hit this time. Another hit or two.
Now it's Tarek.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna capitalize. I'm sort of swinging at its legs, trying to break them. 16?
That's a hit.
Nice.
7. So just swinging wildly back and forth my warhammer.
Mr. Jaxus.
Alrighty. I'll do the ranged spell attack for you. There we go. I'll have to click Eldritch Blast for the damage, though.
That's a hit.
I wish there was a button for just the damage. Oh, nice.
I can add that little macro onto your
Oh, yeah, perfect.
onto your thing.
I'd need 2. One for with
That's
hex and one
13.
without.
That's I'll tell you what. Yeah,
Yeah. Awesome.
that's a death.
Oh, yeah. The thing kind of wailing around and pinned by Tarek as Jaxus sees the opening. The thing roars out, its mandibles open wide as the blast goes right down its gullet, and you hear this kind of sickening cry as its voice box is kind of destroyed, and this sputter of acid from its maw as it collapses down.
So it just collapses into the ground, and almost like a hot dog that's placed in the microwave, it splits. It splits open, and you see kind of in this thing, bathed in the acid, its flesh stripped away. You see like a skeleton, and on this skeleton are some leather pants that seem to have not been digested quite yet. But there's also like a leather backpack that is also protected by the acid.
Jaxus hops down from the tree and kind of heads
And
over to
you guys
investigate.
200 extra XP for the good RP setting out, and 200 XP for the little battle extra.
Sweet.
So 400 total. Actually, how many of you there are? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 200 apiece. So I'll give you 800.
Awesome.
Marv
Thank you.
comes up, seeing Balberis was hit a couple times with his sturges and other things. Well, Phil, you took a couple of knockings. You doing all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm a little winded. I just need to, maybe take a breather. I don't know about the rest of you.
We've just started.
You able to get one of the potions from the chest, or you want I should give you mine?
That's it. If no one else wants to, if you just hold on just a moment, that'll be fine. And my hands start glowing, and I just put it on the cuts. They slowly close up. I'll use healing hand.
Nice.
And as you approach the smoldering carapace and spy the traveler who met his end inside that horrible insect's belly, the backpack, you hear light footsteps behind you and perhaps the soft strumming of a lute. Welcome, Matihi, playing Heidi to our game.
And a woman approaches from behind, and it is not a lute she plays. It's actually, I think I have a violin. She strums it very softly, but seeing that there's heads and seems to be conversation up north, she puts the instrument, putting it away. She seems to have a very large hat on with flowers that go around. Very deeply cut corset. Doesn't look like the most appropriate travel wear. But she does kind of peek around behind the bush. Oh, what we got here? Travelers.
Jaxus is kind of leaned over the corpse, looking at the strangely intact pants as he kind of hears the voice and kind of turns very quickly, armed and at the ready again. Seeing this person, he kind of stands a bit more upright and takes a step forward. Hello. What brings you out here?
Well, I say a bit of a traveler myself, more of a seeker of stars. She does a very dramatically deep bow, one hand kind of in the air, looking to the four of them. My name's Heidi Den Ezra, Bard to the Stars.
Where were you when we were fighting that beast?
I got a bit stuck in a tree. Just taking a nap.
Well, these dangerous lands out here, how you be surviving so long?
Oh, I usually go from place to place, usually group to group, making my way, usually comforting them with stories, tales of old, that sort of thing. I also make my way around by telling the stories of others. That's mostly why I be traveling. It's to
Be
acquire them stories.
Oh, I'd be fascinated to hear some of those stories sometime. Sucker for a tale.
Oh, I'd love to tell you, but one thing I'd like to ask you, if you'd like to give me all your names, I would love to hear them.
I'm gonna whisper to Marv. Should we trust her?
She don't look like she'd be much trouble.
We were attacked by beasts randomly, and here's just a random person.
Oh,
It seems suspicious.
gotta give people the benefit of the doubt, Tarek. And Marv steps forward and smiles. I'm Marv Elderman, cleric of Chantea.
Yes, very nice to meet you there, Marv, cleric of Shandea.
Jaxus steps forward. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Jaxus.
Pleasure's all mine, Jaxus.
There's a sickly sweet smile on his face as he gives a little half bow almost.
Heidi, I must ask you, do you believe in a god?
I do.
And who might that be?
Just a quick question, though. Is it standard D&D gods, or?
You can make up whatever you want. We're world building as we go along.
Yep.
So far, Shantea and Mara has been fleshed out.
I can make it on the
Both
spot,
lovely goddesses, if I might say so.
I think so.
I worship Enkasun, god of storytelling, and also mead drinking.
I'm Tarek Von Eyre, Paladin of Mara. I don't trust you.
Well, you don't have to trust me, but soon we're gonna be very good friends, I promise you that.
Yeah.
If you betray us, it won't end well.
I find betrayal not a very fun storyline. I usually find it fairly played out.
Now, don't worry about him, and you don't worry about her. He's a little bit of a stiff, but he's a good fella.
Yes, you shouldn't worry so much about newcomers.
And what
Seems
about...
fine enough.
Aye, aye, and what about you? She looks to Balabaros.
Oh, I step forward and find a dandelion and hold it up. Oh, my name is Balaveros. Oh, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Heidi, she steps forward and takes the dandelion from Balabaros. Aye, add this to me hat.
It'd make a fine addition to it. Now, don't be minding the metal man. He's always grumpy, especially after killing something.
Oh, well, what did she kill? She leans over and looks at the corpse.
As you look at the corpse, it just that corpse of the beast has started to decompose as its biologic barriers to its acid goes away. It just falls away, and the flesh from the poor unfortunate soul who perished is there, and that backpack kind of spills out and opens up.
Yeah, Jax just kind of reaches in and kind of picks it up gingerly, very carefully looking through to see if there's anything of value. He
And there
seems
is.
quite fine with the acid itself, so he takes the initiative to actually interact with it.
Inside, you find several gold pieces, and you also find what looks to be like this worn leather journal you can read.
How curious. A journal. Jax just flips it open and starts going through it with the backpack at his feet.
And it reads something like, I've been 2 days gone from the abandoned town, but I shall be sure to return. That being said, it is a most unnatural place, filled with many things that are alive that should be dead, or that are alive and should be put in a salad. Nevertheless, I suspect there are great riches in Thundertree. Rumor has it was the old abode of an ancient wizard. Unfortunately, with the downfall of the Empire, a strange magic was cast over the place. But I shall soon return, and with greater numbers. Then the treasure and the glory shall be mine. What is that beneath my feet? Something is rumbling.
Yeah, Jax just looks through the thing and kind of puts it back into the pack, looks through the pack, noticing there's not much else, and kind of slings it over kind of alongside his main pack for now. Well, that's interesting. Sounds like there's some place nearby. Apparently, an old wizard's place. Sounds quite useful.
I don't know. I heard all kinds of bad tales messing around with wizards, but maybe that thing that we just dealt with was a byproduct of that thing being there, that wizard.
Who knows? But, one way or another, this thing seems useful. We should go investigate. Besides, if it is dangerous, we need to know.
If it is dangerous, we must eliminate it.
Exactly. And I can claim any magical texts that he's stashed away.
Aye, the greatest stories are usually told in the most dangerous circumstances.
And I presume you'll be taking the lead?
I will be taking the lead on telling your story, aye.
And Jax just kind of looks down, looks at the pants. You said they're still intact fully?
Pants are.
That's strange. And he kind of, you see him kind of, no reverence or respect or anything of the sort, as he kind of just rips the pants off. Practically tearing the pelvis away from the skeletal corpse anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of jangling the bones out of them and looking them over.
pelvis comes free of the lumbar spine, and as you jingle the pants, 5 more gold pieces kind of fall from it.
Oh, gosh, I tell you, Jaxus, that's a bit rough, isn't it?
What does it matter? He's dead anyway.
Thanking me.
Besides, these pants seem interesting.
Maybe you should wear them.
I don't know about that. I don't usually just pick...
them first.
Yeah, exactly. I also don't usually pick up random pants off of the ground and put them on.
You have no sense of adventure.
Yeah. And you see him cast prestidigitation to clean the things off, slicking the acid and gore away from them. Am I able to get a read on any, do they seem like inherently magical or made of a special material to be resistant to this acid?
No, but make a nature check at 10 just for some very banal knowledge.
Cool. He has no idea.
You have no clue?
He's not the most educated warlock, he's just good at conning people.
Yeah, Marv knows, though, that these creatures have a bit of an indigestion for leather. Their enzymes can't quite digest it. That's probably the only reason it still has pants.
Yeah, Marv pulls it to the side and is kind of looking to maybe put it in the hole and starts trying to fashion a bit of wood as like a makeshift marker after Tarek says his prayers. And well, as he's going about doing that, it looks at Jaxus looking it over. These things tend not to digest leather too well. Probably the reason for it.
Well, I suppose it's new pants nonetheless. He kind of folds them up now that they're all clean and shoves them into the backpack that was there as well.
How desperate are we? We're taking a dead man's pants from inside a giant bug. Marv just shakes his head.
No point in wasting them on him.
You should leave the dead. Ah, damn it. You should leave the dead with some dignity.
Well, to be quite frank, whatever dignity he had, he lost when he was eaten by, what were they called? Ankegs?
Yes.
Yes, well, acid did most of the work anyway.
He's still got his small clothes on, doesn't he?
Afraid not.
Oh,
Pretty sure those were eaten away.
Marv
Decent enough pants, though.
ends up fashioning everything, says some prayers to Shantea for the deceased soul, and just uses the hole that the thing burrowed out of as a grave marker. And sends the corpse down there, starts packing the dirt back over it.
500 XP for the RP.
Yay.
Alright, what are you guys going to do? Continue, hopefully.
Jaxus is kind of looking through the journal again to try and get directions to this place.
Just north, there's a line. There's a map with an X on it, and there's an arrow that's pointing in that direction.
Looks like it's north from here. If this individual thought they could, go back and reap the rewards themselves, I think with all 5 of us here, we'll have no problem.
It's more about securing the area.
Well, all the same. There may be some valuable texts in there. Perhaps some grimoires. Very useful.
And be careful about those magics.
I'm not the best with the arcane, but nonetheless there might be something to glean.
Ready to head out.
Jaxus is happy to get a move on.
As they continue north through the wood, Heidi and Ezra sing us a song.
Oh boy.
Got him.
You did it!
There's XP in it for you.
Dirty bards.
I'm gonna...
The
Oh,
path
no.
you've chosen.
The group gets 500 XP if I consider it worthy.
Oh, here we go. Pressure's on.
Oh no. haven't drinking enough for that.
Hey, you're the one that wanted to play a bard.
You were like,
Ew.
hey, it's bard
I
time.
haven't
Oh,
kept any
I
bard
love bard.
songs though. I'll
Think
for
about it.
next
Think
time.
about it as we walk along.
All right, I'll think about it, but do it later.
And as you continue north and then turn to the east down an old trail that looks like it's been choked with vines, behind you hear Heidi kind of plucking at her violin from time to time, singing a chord. No, that doesn't fit. Singing another chord.
Jeez.
So how is your failure? RP your failure at least.
She seems to be trying to piece together basically what they've been doing thus far and kind of experimenting with different naming conventions for each of them. She says, I don't know what rhymes with arcane.
Or
Domain?
lane.
Marv is kind of smiling as he's walking near Heidi. So this is what it's like to practice bardcraft, eh? Doesn't sound easy.
Nay, it's not easy.
Chicanery.
What's that?
Chicanery.
What? Chicanery. Is that a word?
I don't strictly think so.
Can be if you want it to be. You're the one singing the song.
Aren't you the wordsmith now?
I do be a smith of words. Not so much of weaponry, but...
Well, you've yet to prove it.
Well, how about this? If we engage in anything, I'll make sure to pull out my rapier and show them a thing or two.
Doesn't sound very barnly of you. And you expect us to believe that you'll sing our tales.
I will see if you have good tales to sing, then maybe I will.
Well, I guess we better do our best then.
I'll give you half.
And
Yay.
Steele sings plenty of songs, Steric, you know that. And Marv kind of smiles at that.
The song of war. I'm gonna beat my warhammer against my shield, you know?
And then clap.
4. I'm guessing everybody's passive perception.
You know,
is
yeah,
better
I
than
think
yours.
so, yeah.
I hope so.
I think it's better than a net failure, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Also,
you
would you say we've had enough time to have like a short rest of 10 minutes? Just kind of walking along, talking?
We ain't resting.
Sure.
If we're doing a
Sweet.
short rest,
Oh.
I can do a thing.
This
Does
game
it
is
sing
over
a song?
not the short rest.
Well, I could help with the short rest in terms of
Song of Rest.
Song of Rest.
Very nice.
You can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded ally.
You should get an extra 1d6 hit point.
Nice.
Yeah.
I might as well use one. Yay, I'm back to full. I healed my 3 HP.
And still she doesn't have a song to sing.
She'll be ready
I haven't
next
written one
time.
yet.
Next time.
Next time she'll have the wine, and the wine makes the words flow.
So you walk into this, what looks to be obviously a very old town that's been overgrown and choked with weeds and trees and vines that crisscross the path. And the buildings you can see into are just kind of crumbled walls. They're probably 4 or 5 feet high, but you can kind of look on the inside. And as you pass the first one on your right, you see 2 little creatures that are all look like Groots. They are all vines and wooden pieces, just kind of milling about, minding their own business. And as long as you don't bother them, they necessarily won't bother you, as they have not even seen you. It's unclear what type of thing they're actually up to, but
Do they seem like humanoids?
they're very small. Yeah, they're like 3 to 4 foot tall.
Does
I'm thinking.
I'm gonna roll to see if Marv has heard of these before. I have shit nature, but I might as well.
Yeah, I think Jaxus will go for it.
Whoa.
Nice.
It's a -1, by the way.
Crit though.
You.
I'll give it to Tarek. Tarek, you know of these creatures. When evil humors of the land and foul magics sink into the earth, into the soil, even plants can gain a personality and life of their own. And sometimes these spirits do not mean well for those who walk on 2 feet. Some of these, the lesser of these, are known as the twig blade. They're not much of a threat on their own, but in great numbers they can be troublesome.
So they're always evil?
They're always evil.
It seems we have an infestation. I'm familiar with this creature. They grew on the outskirts of Orlane. We must dispose of them at once.
They're just meddling about.
Oh,
How
I
about
see
this?
that kindling walking over there.
How about this? We have a tree here. Come over here. I'll lure them close. You hide in the shadow. And when they get near, tear them to pieces. Jackson moves up by the tree and kind of climbs up it a bit.
Well, Tarek, I don't like senseless killing. Are they always a problem?
They are a plague.
Well,
If you let them fester,
Well,
they
you
only
believe
get
him. He
worse.
thinks everything's a plague.
yeah, I mostly trust Tarek. Marv looks at it, and they seem harmless, but he'll take the paladin of his word. Well, if you say so, I'm with you. I guess Jaxus has a decent plan if we're for it.
Do you need assistance climbing?
I might be able to fit myself behind the trunk.
I require assistance.
Huh.
This armor is very heavy.
I'll give you a boost.
I'll accept this boost to get up there.
And Jaxus, once they're both kind of there and hidden away, he lets loose an eldritch blast into the closest one. Boom!
I am behind the tree on ground level. My body turns sideways.
I'm perched like Batman in one of the upper branches.
Click through this for the damage. 9 force.
It catches fire and just burns up in a big bloom of blue flame.
Yeah, the thing blasts it, charring the kind of ash, almost like vaporization, just scatters over the other one.
Yeah, then roll initiative. Anybody that's that wants to.
Alrighty.
Oh, by the way, I have control of Jackson's, if you want to remove that.
Oh, weird.
I keep accidentally opening his sheet.
I think I did it like so you can see.
I wondered why I kept going back over to my main page for my spells.
I'll edit it real quick here. Yeah, all players had sight on Jaxus, so Matt could see when she was looming.
He's just so powerful. Everyone needed to know how great he was.
Heidi, you're up.
Oh, they're pretty far. So I am going to, let's see. I will use my bonus action to use Bardic Inspiration on Jaxus.
Yay! So
Think so.
inspired.
Alright. Just click it. There you go.
Start with 2 seconds.
You get an extra, I think, 1d6.
Ooh.
When you attack?
It's to attack or skill checks, not to damage, and he can choose to use it anytime within 10 minutes.
Okay, use it once. All right.
Yeah, only once. That's it.
All right.
Uh,
So Jackson's is up.
oh, hey,
Yeah.
that's a bonus.
Oh yeah, that
action.
was a bonus action. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Continue.
not a... oh, actually, how far away? I just gotta check what the...
You guys are so scared of these things. I can't believe it.
It's horrifying, dude.
Jax's is cautious.
Oh, it's just the one?
Just one. Wow, that we can see.
If you ever played the game this music's associated to, Bo, and fought the tree people on that game, you understand why.
The tree people.
Yes.
We gotta spread out around them. Sure as hell.
I'm gonna step a little bit forward. And I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on it.
Nice. What do you say to it?
She yells out at the small tree. Hi, small tree thing. Can't wait to burn you up just like your friends. You'll make kindling for the fires, and that's about it.
And
How rude.
Because Jackson's
I've,
here up.
Alrighty. Now you're actually gonna blast this boy. Oh yes.
I know that's gonna happen.
And I'll click the other thing to do the damage. 10 force. As it just tears into this thing, turning it into ash.
Yep.
Well, I guess we didn't need you all to hide anyway. Better be cautious than not, though.
Well, we didn't know if there were more inside.
Also
There should
true.
be. They usually don't go off.
Yep.
Such a small number.
Perhaps they heard the screams of their fellows.
Most likely.
Jaxus.
And as you
Wait
say
for a
that,
moment.
yeah, looking to your left, oddly, you see these things just emerging. And I'm gonna roll a group initiative for them and see.
Oh, this is perfect.
Oh my god.
Holy shite.
Whoa!
This.
There you go. Twig bite number 1.
Is it back at top?
The
Yeah.
tree plan doesn't look so good.
The tree plant looks great. I mean, you guys are all on the ground.
No, there are 2 or 3 people in the tree.
Yep.
I'm
That's
hiding.
fine.
I'm on the ground.
Oh, shite's wearing its mother.
It'll be fine. Jaxus has a plan.
Are you up in the tree?
So does Heidi.
Yeah, Jaxus is up in the tree.
I am
Alright.
not.
He's gonna do athletics at 12 to see if he can climb up there and get you.
Oh, just enough.
He's trying up the street. Ah! Swipes with its claws. 20!
Oh no!
Shit.
Damage 3.
Shit. I'm back down. I lost my 3. I healed.
Second little bastard. Oh, if we can make it to the Tarek and attacks him. 13. Right.
No.
And Heidi, you're up.
Okay. Perfect. How far are they? Ah, they're so far away. Let's see. If I can get here. This is gonna be dangerous. That's for sure. I'm just trying to find best path to go. Say, if I pass him, he gets attack of opportunity. Yes.
He disengaged.
Yep. Okay. So if I pass by, then go here. So Heidi is going to attempt, going to go around. I guess she will pass by this one.
Take
Is
a
she-
swipe at you.
Yeah, go ahead. Ooh, yeah, that hits.
2.
Alright, so it's
You have a splinter.
Ah. But I can finish my movement, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's gonna get to here. And I'm gonna cast sleep.
Oh no.
Nice.
Legend.
Useful.
Legend.
Alright.
Legend of the Sleeping Trees.
Hi, this is a story to tell. Will it roll for me if I click it? I don't know.
Just start reading an old nature magazine.
Whoa!
God damn.
Roll.
31 hit points worth. That's
Point.
pretty good.
31 hit points of creatures.
Hi.
Starting from lowest to highest.
What's the, is it like a cone? How's that work?
It's, I think it's
It's
20
within 90 feet.
90 feet that you can
Was it
see?
90 feet?
Yeah,
Oh.
90 feet you can
Yeah,
see.
they're all in.
I think that might be all of them.
Starts lowest to highest,
Yeah.
and then
We know they have less than 10, and
Oh,
so
man.
you're getting at least 3 of them.
25, 30. It's all of them.
oh my god,
Sweet. Oh my.
You see
That's
Heidi just
perfect.
step in the middle of all of
6.
them and kind of raises her hands, and you see these particles start to fall from the sky onto the little trees, and they just drift off and start to slumber on the ground.
Awesome.
6 times.
God damn.
That's it.
Very nice.
Hey.
They're sleeping.
Alrighty. Are we able to pretty much just go around finishing them off?
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah, Jax. I didn't even have to do my
Stomping
This
them.
is-
mage hand.
this is dark.
Plan. Yeah, Jax just kind of just goes through with his quarterstaff. Oh, he actually has a spear now, doesn't he? But still, yeah, he probably uses the quarterstaff more to walk around with, and kind of just smashes it into their heads and or well, whatever looks close enough to a head, destroying them as he goes along.
Can I tell that Marv is off-put by this, or is it evident?
He probably wouldn't be taking too much delight in it, but he would do his part if they're nearby with his mace. You might see him mumbling something under his breath, canticles or something.
That was impressive. Well, work you did there, Heidi.
Hi, thank you very much. But I
Quite
feel
a
like
fine casting, yes.
I feel like she thinks for a moment. Putting them all to sleep is a bit boring. I'll rewrite that.
Well, I must say it was useful at least. You did quite a good job.
Thank you for your praise there.
Yeah, and Jax just sees one of them twitch, still kind of moving, and smashes his heel down into it. Kind of rubbing it down and making sure it's done with. Well then, I suppose we'd best press forward.
Yeah, that might be sounding good there. We got to be getting close. These are the plant beasties that your little book there was talking about, right?
Probably. And just be careful, we don't know if there's more. Or something else. What else did the journal mention? Didn't it sound like there was something else in there?
I don't know. What did it mention?
I don't know. Yeah, Jax just pops it back open to check.
I just made it all up. So
Okay.
it mentioned unnatural magics. It mentions
Sweet.
things
Plant things.
that are alive that should not be alive, and plants that
Oh yeah, things that are alive that shouldn't be alive. Yeah. That's what I was
old ancient
looking
wizard might have some other stuff if you read further, if you want to sit down and read,
Yes.
which might be dangerous, but you could do that if you would like.
Yeah. Jax just kind of takes to the shadows and starts moving ahead. I'll scout ahead for us. Be at the ready in case I drag something back.
To go see what was down here that they were looking at or guarding at.
And Jax just kind of heads up and scouts up a bit.
Jaxus, you see what you see here. You're going to the thicket. The shrubberies and stuff is kind of difficult terrain. So as you head into there, you kind of look around, looking for any more of these little twiglets or whatever they are. You don't see anything necessarily of interest. Above you, Jaxus, you do see kind of in the distance some smoke rising.
Yeah.
From where you can see, that's pretty much it. The two buildings above you, the doors are kind of locked, and you can't see inside except
Do I
through
see
some
these
dusty
things here?
windows. Yeah,
He kind of
you can
climb
see
up.
there's something there. You can't tell exactly what it is. And kind of moving back to the others.
Yeah, he'd try and kind of signal him from where he is, but I don't know if they would spot him. He did mention that he was going up that way to scout. So he'd kind of try and grab their attention quietly, but I think they're quite a bit out of range of his telepathy. So
You guys aren't, the other people down here, aren't seeing a ton. You do see these ruins, crumbled walls, and that sort of thing. Looking inside, you see this probably was an old kind of living area. There are broken tables and maybe even some old ceramics that have been crushed. People indeed used to live here.
I'll start making my way along this way then, keeping an eye out for stuff.
Marv's
but-
gonna check the soil, see how it looks here, since they've already got some structures to work with.
no. Yeah, Jax just kind of waves to Balberos and Co, kind of motioning to be slow and quiet and kind of pointing off in this direction over here.
What do you see over there, Jaxus?
And once you're closer, you can hear that kind of weird booming voice kind of echo into your mind and then kind of take your mind from all angles, basically. It seems like there's something. I can't quite tell what from here. But there's smoke rising.
It's a bit overwhelming when you do it that way.
Well, we'd best be quiet.
Yeah, can you just tone it down a wee bit?
Yeah, you can hear the air quotes on the "here" bit, but the voice is nevertheless ever present once it enters your mind, but it does seem a bit softer as he kind of clambers down, and I'm going to go ahead to check it out.
You want me to come with you?
Might as well. You seem deft enough.
Decent light on your feet.
Good. And he kind of moves up that way. Keep into the shadows as best he can.
Yeah, the camera pans back to Marv Elderman as he's checking the soil. You can RP for me what you'd like to do. And
Yeah, so at one point when they're looking around after they dispatch the tree-like creatures and move over closer to where Jaxus and Balberos are checking things out, he'll kind of, as they're standing idle waiting for them to get back, start sifting through the dirt, see if it seems rich, if it seems tainted. He's going to kind of take a handful of it and look it over, maybe go a little bit deeper, and just trying to get a basic sense if this is going to be, if they were to take time to try to get this place back up to snuff with all these structures, and could they start a little farm here?
give me a survival at 12 with advantage. And for thinking to do that, party gets 300 XP.
19.
Yeah, so Marv, as you sift through the soil, you do indeed notice that it's rich. Although parts of it are filled with an ashy substance that you can't quite place. But as you feel the soil drift through your fingers, you also sense that there is still some foul magic that lingers here. Something that is most unnatural. indeed. Before this place can be occupied by those upright souls such as yourself, it must be cleansed.
Yeah. Marv looks it over and, as he's walking near Tarek. And, you know, probably do well to house more people here. Probably get this place back up to snuff. Soul's not bad, but something's off.
This is desecrated soil.
Oh, well, we are able to purge whatever kind of foul mischief is about this place, and we can bring it back up to speed. No land's truly ever forsaken if one puts their mind to it.
And do you believe this is a work of that wizard?
Beyond a doubt. I've met a few wizards. Some of them pretty alright. Hard to get a read on Jaxus, though I'm not quite sure he's a wizard in the traditional sense. But when they're bad, there ain't a being on this land that's got a greater capacity for evil deeds than a wizard.
I don't appreciate how our friend invades my head.
Yeah, well, it's his way, but I can certainly understand having a misgiving about it.
I have a troubled past with wizards.
Pray do tell, for game building purposes.
Yeah, Marv would look at Tarek and... worshipper to worshipper. You've always got my ear if you need it.
They turn your friends and your family against you, enslave them, turn them into creatures most foul. I may have met that same fate if it not for the church.
Real bad stuff happened where you're from, huh?
A foul man. An elf. I'll never forgive him.
Marv, as they're walking, pats Tarek on the shoulder. Well, I don't rightly know the depth of what happened, but you've got my sympathies. And I don't know what brought you out here, but I am glad to have you here.
Though our faiths may be different, I appreciate the company of someone as pious as you.
Bias. I'm definitely a believer. I wasn't as quite pious as other priests, but I suppose I did my part well enough.
Your service to your God will not go unnoticed.
Yeah, I hope so. But serving Shantae ain't about being noticed by her. I just want other people to have a decent life. It's hard to get out here nowadays.
We should rejoin the others. They've strayed far.
True. Marv kind of corrects himself and starts heading that way.
Alright, and the camera goes back to the thicket. Where Belaveros, Jaxus, and the others have kind of pulled up.
Yeah, Jaxus interrupts their minds every now and again, as he was before, as they scout, checking information.
Don't go through the window.
Taking all the info in again. Yeah, does it look like there's an obvious entrance, or...?
Yeah, there's a door there that is shut.
Can we see these spider-looking things?
They are, yeah. Yeah, can you give me an Arcana check?
Sure.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, these are giant spiders, probably twisted by some sort of magic. They have grown to great size. But more than that, you see that they are smoldering and charred, as if something has drug them up to this tower and left them there for another time.
Hmm. And they're definitely dead, yeah?
They're indeed dead.
Jax is seeing that there doesn't seem to be an obvious threat around. Kind of takes a step up, and you said this is a door, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he kind of backed away from it, kind of... Well, hell, actually, you know what? He'll just go over here and Mage Hand open the door. As he kind of conjures the thing up and presses the door open with it.
And so as you do that, kind of tell me what it looks like as this door is just kind of blown open.
Yeah, this kind of weird ethereal hand appears as he kind of speaks the words and everything, as it kind of floats up, conjured out of thin air mostly, and pushes against the door, the thing thrown wide.
As you do that, you're just buffeted by heat, just rolling out at you. But as a Dragonborn, it doesn't bother you too much, so I won't make you do a saving roll or anything like that.
Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, so there definitely seems to be quite a bit of heat in there, yeah?
What are the rest of you guys doing here?
Apparently I got word from Mara that I should be sensing something.
So during your conversation, you did sense that this entire region is not all dark. There's definitely a beacon of goodness and light coming from the south. What it is exactly, it might be difficult to tell, but where there is wickedness, where there is disease and foul magics, there are always those that strive against the dark.
So I'm sensing good to the south?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so what was Jax doing? I'm sorry.
He used Mage Hand to open this door here, and heat became billowing out.
There's something to the south.
That's concerning.
I think there's also something to the north.
And there's someone I should rephrase.
What do you mean?
I feel it. A presence. It's hard to identify. But I believe maybe an ally. Or someone who requires some heroism.
Well, heroism isn't my strong suit most of the time, though it has its uses. Perhaps we should finish here first, and then head and look, if it seems so important.
So was it only that I felt, or is it just... Was there something like attacking it? Is there like a conflict of interest here?
Nope, it's just that to the south that you felt.
Very well. Finish here. I will keep an eye.
Be
Good.
agreeing with a Kaylee friend there. We don't want to get pinched in the behind by nasty.
Yes. And Jax just kind of holds that crystal as it begins to glow a bit brighter, and he's going to cast Prestidigitation a few times on himself, on his clothing, to cool it down before he kind of heads into the place, seeing as it seems pretty hot. He's gonna scout it out. Once he gets like up here, he'll use Mage Hand again, have it move forward and press this door open.
Why doesn't everybody roll initiative at this point?
Oh no.
Oh,
Bum bum bum! Oh no.
oh, I'm so fat.
Oh no.
Good. I'm going first in initiative so far.
So as Jaxus enters the tower and blows open that second door, he sees
Oh,
on the inside,
wow.
curled up on a bed of gold coin and rubies and diamond, a gigantic serpentine thing, a languid gaze goes over to Jaxus, and Jaxus hears into his own head. Ooh, what do I have here? A snake who has disturbed the slumber of Venom Fang? And he kind of comes to its belly and then rears up. Ah! There's a great roar. Everybody from the outside can hear this roar as well. And I'm going to do my macro generator for this guy.
Oops.
Oh no.
It's fine, it's fine. He's got skills, I got skills. We'll get along fine.
And you hear this thunderous beating. Who goes there?
Yeah, and Jax is seeing this thing, uses his telepathy, and he kind of gets down on one knee. Oh, I apologize, great elder. I did not mean to disturb your rest. And he when he speaks via his telepathy, it's usually kind of just transcends whatever language, but he's very intently making sure that this is in Draconic.
It is. Leave here now! And he leaps into the air, starts to circle the tower. The top of this tower is crumbled and broken, and you all see him kind of beat these wings, and then we're going to enter the initiative order. And Balabero's here up. It's airborne now, though, so.
Oh, shite. What the hell is that? How far is it away?
It's, what? 30 squares. 30 feet, or, 30 feet? 6 squares, 30 feet.
How about up in the... Oh,
Another 30 feet.
okay.
We're not going to pull out any Pythagorean theorems here.
No, it's fine. I will get there. Am I about 20 feet under him, or is he still 30 feet
Yeah,
vertical?
20 feet under him. Bard.
Want to throw a dart at his ass.
Bard of the Long Lake.
Oh no, Jax is like, oh, a dragon, please just be my buddy. I'll add
16?
something to your horde, it'll be fine.
16 does hit.
Holy shit, okay. 4 piercing.
Oh, 4.
Just lawn dart his ass.
Fucking lawn dart the dragon. Oh my.
It sticks into him, and he just, like, you hear a draconic laughter.
I'm gonna
Fools.
I'm gonna spend a patient defense. Get to the other side of there. That was me.
quick question. Would flight be athletics or you like strength or dex?
Flight?
Yeah.
This is movement, dude.
Yeah.
It's just movement, yeah.
Magic.
Okay.
It's whatever you're doing with flight. If you're doing something athletic or acrobatic, where that comes into play.
Okay, cool.
Heidi, you're up.
All right. How high is the dragon?
20 to 30 to 40 feet, depending on your role play.
I'm gonna jump off some stuff. Just wondering if it's within 30 feet at all, if I could cast something.
Yeah, I mean, if you move a little closer, it could be to 30 feet.
I'll move closer, so...
Say it's there. Yeah, it'd be 30 feet away.
Yeah, so Heidi steps up, and you see she reaches into a small pouch to her side, taking out a couple of very small tarts. Looks like a feather. And she takes the feather and looks to bring it towards the tart, and I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on it.
Oh my.
So hideous.
So it need, how do I roll this? Aha! So it's a wisdom saving throw. It has to make a 14.
Hilarious and fun as it fits of laughter.
And it falls prone. If it fails.
What's the throw it has to beat?
It has to be to 14.
Yep.
Advantage of saving throw is triggered by damage. It's a sex the spell ends. Alright. 14?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh. Unfortunately, it fails.
Your tarts are no good here.
Darn. And I'll use my bonus action to inspire the Man of Steel himself, Tarek von Ager.
What do you sing to him?
Oh god.
200 XP in it for you. You're never at a loss for words. What's wrong with you?
Tarts are good.
She's not
tarts
been
are
drinking.
great. Put some tarts on our plate. There you go.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh god. I have nothing. I literally have nothing.
Just do a jingle.
Oh.
I'll come up with
Next session, we're expecting
Next
big
session.
things,
We're
Heidi.
expecting you to have a notepad.
You can't play fucking bard and not sing.
Alright.
Dirty dog.
Fine.
Tarek, you're inspired. Is that how it works?
So you can choose to roll 1d6 on an attack or a skill check.
So inspired.
Just looking at that beauty, apparently.
Yeah. 19 charisma.
But for you, Heidi, he comes down in front of you, crashes into the ground. Swipes its claw right at you. Oh, no!
Oh, you poor thing.
It's 20.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm -2.
Oh shit.
And then it spins, biting at Belabros, biting at him. Its great serpentine jaws snapping. 24.
Is that with disadvantage?
Oh shit.
Disadvantage against you would be 8, so it'd miss, right? Ooh, what does it look like as this thing snaps you? Definitely, son.
As it snaps, I literally just get. I kiss my own ass pretty much as I just drop to the ground. His jaws go right above my back.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! Oh gosh. Hey, someone want to get in here and go toe to toe with this thing besides me?
Tarek, you're up.
Seeing my allies just fucking get whomped, I'm gonna run out there. I'm gonna yell to the dragon. Dragon, you face Tarek Von Nair, Paladin of Mera. Leave these others out of it. It's between you and I. I'm gonna challenge him.
A white knight rushing out to face the dragon. How gallant of you, pitiful fool. And for the white knighting, everybody gets 200 XP. And for Heidi's song, I gotta give Heidi has to give something. I'm not gonna give this total shaft. Another 200.
Also, I'm gonna tell him, Marv, grab the bard and get her out of here. And I guess I'm gonna throw a javelin. I got nothing else. Try and aim for a wing.
That's a 18. That's hit.
And then I can add, you said a D6 to that?
To the attack roll.
Oh, not the damage roll?
So you don't have to use it. You can use it anytime you want.
Yeah, I'm good. But I will use my bonus to cast Vow of... Oh, where is it? Is that right? Yeah. Vow of Enmity. So any creature against me is within... Oh, it's not 10 feet. He's in the air still, yeah?
Oh no, he landed.
Yeah, he landed. He's
Yeah,
10 feet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You're like Eowyn against the Fell East. I am no man.
Should have done that before, but, you know. So for 1 minute, I got advantage on attacks on him.
Oh, nice. That's
10 rounds.
1 minute. 10 rounds. All right. So let's go. No pink, purple. All right. You want to attack him?
I already did.
Yeah, he
That was
jabbed him.
him, yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
just did it in the wrong order, you know? I wanted to flex.
5. Nice 5. Big 5 damage. All right. Jaxus.
Oh, the big question, does Jaxus want to kill something he considers kin?
You're such a bitch.
He's such an, yeah,
You're a cunt. You're a cunt.
It's absolutely
You guys
true.
went straight for the worst thing in this whole place. You didn't even explore around.
Jaxus like, what could possibly
Gotta
be
get
in
the evil
planet,
out.
Please.
There's so many
And,
ways.
well, because the thing is, Jaxus is like, damn it, if he hadn't attacked them and they hadn't fought back, I might have been able to do something about this. Now he's like, shit,
We're not gonna
do I
not fight a
it?
dragon that flew out to try to kill us. Get out of
I
it.
want you guys to run, dude. I'll
Just
die.
a shame. He's like, man, there might be something useful in that treasure.
What are you
pile."
doing?
Yeah, scare away the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
kind
you
of
can get it.
frustrated. Nonetheless, he'll step up. Well, actually, he'll stay right there, kind of like behind cover a bit.
What a coward.
He's definitely staying behind cover. As he sees the thing, he'll cast Hex, and that's him. And I'll choose Strength for this one.
Is that it?
Yep.
Marv.
Alright, so Marv seeing this is, I mean, this is some fairy tale shit to Marv. He's only ever heard of dragons, and this looks like a dragon to him, even though it might be something lesser.
Small knowledge.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a fucking peasant. He doesn't know any better.
Yeah,
So
no,
he
no,
thinks
yeah.
this is a legit dragon. So his face drops, and he, oh, Bashantea, and he looks and sees it swing and knock Heidi to the ground, and Tarek going to fight it. Barbaros both bravely fighting. Oh, Shantea bless us. Shantea guide their aim, and he is gonna cast Guiding Bolt
12.
Yep.
Hit.
What?
It's a hit. He's a big target, man.
So it does 8 radiant, and then I'll give, I think, the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage. So the next attack will be at advantage.
So the lair below is an advantage.
Yes, Belibulus would be at advantage on his first attack. And then as a bonus action, I will cast Healing Word on Heidi as well, which is that. And
There you go.
and that will heal 5. I think it already factored in my +2. Wait. Let's see.
Yep. +3.
Yeah, I think it factors it in. Let me see.
It does. 2 + 3.
Well, it's because it's my wisdom, and then it's also my Disciple of Life stuff. I think. I'm trying to see if it does it.
Just roll a 1d4 plus whiz.
1d4 plus wisdom, so it should actually be 7 then, because I get 2 on life on healing spells.
Get 7 back, Heidi.
Back up to 5.
Yes.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is-
because you're -2.
Yep.
Oh,
That's Marv.
that's Marv for you. There's Marv. We back up to the top.
Yep.
This dragon has a villain action. Come forward, denizens of the forest.
Oh,
Come forward and treat with me. Feast on the flesh.
Man, you guys are fucked.
Villains. You hear skittering at this point. You don't see much at all. Cheers. Next round they may make the lair blows.
well, I just pooped a little bit, so I'm going to run up here. And then pull out my short sword and try to drive it home. With it.
Hit.
Same thing twice, damn it. Okay. 6 slashing. And as I come in, I slash my sword down across it, and then I just hold it out and put my hand above it, just going back into patient. I don't trust this thing not to kill me outright.
Heidi.
Heidi. Am I able to disengage with it? I think that would probably take all my actions, right?
It takes your action, yeah.
Standard
Yeah.
action, yep.
Yeah.
You
so
move half speed from going prone and then disengage.
Yep, so she's gonna literally just crawl backwards away from it.
Into the thicket.
Yep.
Are you trying to hide?
Yes.
Give me a stealth check because he doesn't like you.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
I don't like you.
I wonder why.
Is this a human?
There should be a little skills drop down there.
Oh, there is. Oh, okay.
Try to make it easy to go to your sheet too much.
I get half my proficiency bonus, so just 1. Oh, that should be a +1.
So 24.
Nah, she's a human. Yep, 24.
And he loses track of you, Heidi. Where did that bard go? The one that can't sing. He cannot follow you now as attention turns elsewhere. What shall I do? I think he's going to go for Barbaros and Tarek. Barbaros, he's going to bite at you. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yep, I'm
That's
negative
a lot.
4.
What does that look like as he snaps at you?
Just
Does he shatter your arm? What does he do?
reaches in, gets center mass, and just crunches my ribs.
You guys hear the crunch of bones and his. As
Just
he
like that.
grunts. And he whips his tail around
Oh no.
at Tarek.
I got 18 armor.
Ooh. Cool.
Hits.
Yep.
15.
That's gotta hurt.
And Tarek, you're up.
I thought I told you all to run! Dragon, this is between you and me. I'm gonna pull out my warhammer. Actually, first I'm gonna pull out the scroll that I brought with me. And then I'm gonna chant some prayers under my breath and use it for a bonus action to cast, what is it? Divine Favor?
Yeah. Yeah, the scroll.
Which will add 1d4, I think. I have it, actually. So for 1 minute, concentration, 1d4 radiant. I'm gonna run down there, and I'm gonna swing.
That hits, so you don't have to use the thing from Heidi. 9 plus 1d4. 12! I need to look and see what their starting HP is. I was like, let me see. Let me see. There yet. Alright.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reiterate, you must run.
Jaxus, the coward. What do you do?
Well, Jackson sees this and he's like, man, that looks like it hurts. I don't want to, if he bites me, I don't want to get hurt. So I'll go ahead and cast, where is it? Arm of Agathis. Level 2. And then move behind cover. More.
What a little pussy! Closer to the treasure chest.
Exactly. He's like, well, he doesn't want to piss it off if there ends up being a chance after he kills everybody else to negotiate, so he's not going to take any treasure just yet.
Marv.
Marv is gonna move forward and still holding his. I guess he has a necklace to Shantae, some simple farming instrument, amulet probably, that is a sign of her. And continues to whisper prayers and request blessings in this time of darkness. And he will go ahead and use Prayer of Healing. So Prayer of Healing, let me see if it's going to actually
Just click
give
on
me
it.
the card. This is going to be 12, and then where is Prayer of Healing? I don't know why my cards don't show. Is there a specific thing you gotta press to do that?
I press the talk button on it.
If you want the actual info,
Yeah.
if it's on your character sheet, here, I'll get it for you. If you go Prayer of Healing, is it a spell for you?
It is a spell, yeah.
What
It's a level 2 spell. It's not evocation, but...
Oh, here it is. Probably if you hit the huh.
I've been clicking directly on them and they don't give the info. But I can go off it. So it's up to 6 creatures of my choice that I can see within range. Recover 12. and it's within 30 feet.
Yeah,
So
you're good.
it's everyone if they have missing hit points, including Balberos.
Yep, Barbaros, you're up 12.
And then, actually, it'd be 14 'cause it's not factoring in my life, so it's actually 14. It's not factoring in my domain bonus. So I'll do that, and then I have a bonus action I want to cast as well. I'm gonna cast.
So Barbaros, give yourself 14. So be what, 10?
Yeah, you're accounting for your negative HP when you heal back, Balberos. So it'd be your 4, and then whatever's left over should be 10, I think.
Okay.
And then I'll do my bonus action, Shield of
Derek goes
Faith.
back to full, and then Heidi gets what, the full?
Oh, I'm still not full, but close enough.
No, you should be full.
14 healing.
Yeah,
He's close. Yeah. And then I'll cast Shield of Faith on Tarek. So
Oh,
we get
wait.
plus 2 AC.
Tool down! He's gonna throw down!
I'm one enchanted motherfucker right now, you know?
Yeah,
Concentration.
yeah, concentration. So he points his
So his AC would be
20?
20.
20. Yeah, and he kind of reaches out a hand towards Tarek. Shantae got him, though he is not your disciple. He carries your will despite all that. And he just kind of... There's a bit of light that shines around Tarek's armor.
I love Marv. I love Marv. I'll give you even more sound effects.
Gotta go in. That's it for me.
Alright, we got now.
Bow time.
Balbaros. Back up and standing. Oh,
Yeah.
was that the end of the turn?
It was.
Yeah, he's top of the round.
The forest is going to react now.
Forest is alive.
Sound
And
like
unfortunately, the
friends.
forest.
Uh-oh. Forrest is here to rip you a new one. Oh no!
Oh.
A giant spider skitters forth.
Hey, look, it's not a dragon. You can fight it.
And enters the
True.
initiative.
And a Bulbon spider.
Balbaros, what are you doing?
It's a
Let's see
shame.
that, and I'm gonna get the hell over there.
Go get Derek. That's
Yeah,
what he's
right.
thinking. Yeah.
And I ain't out of this yet, you 5-pound bag of shite. Reach forward and try to stab at the goddamn thing. Not with a 9 though. Just
Yeah, it's a negative. It misses. It clinks off its scales and buffets you with wind from its wings.
bonus action punch.
A hit.
Ooh.
You punched the dragon.
Punch the fucking dragon.
Amazing.
He's a legend.
Yeah, you hit it and knock out one of its teeth.
I'm gonna die.
Put in your inventory a Venom Fang's tooth, please.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna let you message me in Discord about what that means to you.
Okay.
If we live.
Yeah.
if you guys survive.
Why can't you just exclude yourself from this? Like he won't kill you.
Anything
Well, I'm
else?
sitting here thinking, like, I've used both of my castings, but, you know, depending on how long this takes, I might be able to get a short rest in so I can use suggestion on him.
Heidi?
Heidi is going to get back up and let's see how. Okay. So, oh no. Well, this might not be the best idea,
Oh, shit.
I want
but
to do something
actually,
unconventional.
I'm gonna do something very unconventional. Actually, no, because
You
I can
dash.
put it out
You can always
here.
dash.
No, I'm not dashing at all.
She's gonna sing.
Well, I mean, I am dashing, but
Can't sing.
Fucking shit. Oh my.
So in this, just gonna see refrigeration. Basically, I'm casting Fairy Fire.
Oh, nice.
Well, useful.
Oh, and a 10-foot radius. Okay, so basically it's going to be a 20-foot cube centered on this square here. So it's going to hit both the spider and Venom Fang.
I can draw.
Yeah, so it has to make any creature, so it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Very nice.
Isn't it hexed?
It is hexed.
It is
But it's
hexed on
against
strength.
And I
Not
don't think that affects saves anyway. It's not specifically abilities.
So,
Yep.
so where you want? You're going to center it where?
So it was about there, yeah. So it only hits them.
So it will be. So that's a 10 by 10. That's a 20 by 20. It touches both of them.
Yeah, perfect.
It's
Okay.
radius.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the only sound effect I have because I'm not prepared.
It's
But-
okay. So yeah, it has to roll under a 14.
All right. So can you show up the little card on it?
Oh yeah, sorry. There.
Fur.
Object?
Hmm?
It says
Each,
each
that's why I said
object.
each object. That's why I put it here, because it would be it would target you guys if I targeted on him.
And then it says effect. Truly.
I don't think it causes any damage, Matt.
No, but the thing
No,
is,
no.
any attack roll
Advantage.
against the affected creature object has advantage.
Has advantage.
So
Okay.
they're gonna get
It's
advantage.
pretty
I got
sick.
double advantage, boy.
Yeah.
As long as
if he fails the dex saving throw.
next.
Okay.
Okay.
To avoid the fairy
So
fire.
here's a spider.
Oh,
Alright, can't go invisible either.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Don't worry, the dragon.
I don't think he's worried about going invisible, to be fair.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit.
It's because you can't sing.
Yeah, that's
sing.
exactly it. Alright, that's my
Good thought. Good thought.
That
You made him
would've
all
been
fuzzy
awesome.
though.
Yeah, he's all fuzzy.
Had that worked, would have been sick.
Yeah.
The Venom Fang. Poisonous breath and 30-foot cone.
Ooh, here's the thing.
Oh my god.
This wall is feeling pretty comfy right now.
Where's that?
Yeah,
Down
where's the
the
cone at?
cone.
Yeah,
How do I do a cone?
I don't know.
It's gotta be
Yeah,
this
you
way.
can't. You can like free.
There's
So
an
you,
effect
you're,
thing to
you're
do a
hitting
cone.
you're hitting Tarek, Heidi, and me, right? That's the play.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hit
Sworn
all
there was a
three.
thing for cones.
Right?
He can.
Yeah, cone.
30-foot cone.
Isn't that the distance? Or is that like
Well,
the
it's
from
30 foot out and half that distance either direction.
so 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he can easily hit all of those.
But
The
I
way
mean,
you can do
it's
that is you do
from the point it starts. So for example, I mean, here, I'm just gonna move Jackson on the other side of the wall so I can see it. Yeah. Oh, you got a little cone there. You're good.
Yeah, I got a little cone. So you can
It's-
put it.
Yeah, let me put this here for a second so I can see, but I'm actually right there. There you go.
That's gonna hit all of those.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit all of you.
Hadouken.
Ugh.
There you go.
It's only
I should've
poison.
saved
Yeah,
this
who
spell
cares?
slot for
It's only 42 damage. I'm down
Oh.
regardless of what happens. It's just a matter of dying or living.
12d6.
You might roll butts. Yeah.
Mm.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it's 40. So it's not instant death if I fail now.
There you go.
Yeah, let's see who dies.
I'm down.
Oh.
Oh,
I think
no.
you.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Wait, I can't add that shit to the save, right? The
You
inspiration.
can! You can!
You can.
Yeah.
You have advantage too, right?
You should.
Do
You
it.
said 1d6, right?
1d6.
1d6.
Come on. Yeah!
Heidi, Heidi, are
It's
you
just
down?
enough.
Heidi's down, but she's saved. I'm not dead.
I take 20. Leaves me at
Or
7.
negative 16.
I almost died, dude.
Yep.
I also lose my Shield of Faith since you're down.
You have to roll concentration because you took damage too.
Yeah, that's for
0,
mine.
0, 0.
But,
Bye, Marv.
Yeah.
Man.
Marv down.
God damn it.
and I lose concentration on my Divine Favor.
That sucks. Ooh.
Lose concentration.
Yeah. So I lose Shield of Faith because he went down, and I lose Divine Favor because I lost concentration.
So just poison. The whole the brush is just like wilted black. Do you still stand, Tarek?
Yeah, I go down to one knee. I feel the acid chipping away at my lungs. See my friends go down. I lose my blessings from God.
So which one goes away? Both of them?
Because
You
he's
lost
down.
all of it.
I
Oh,
lost everything but my
but God is with you.
Doesn't
what's that
look
one
like
thing?
it.
I get advantage on attacks on him still. That's the only thing I... Dragon. What will it take for you to spare their lives? I ask not for my own.
Leave me be here. This is my domain.
Is that all that you request?
It's looking beat up, by the way.
How beat up are we talking, dude?
She had to rate it on a scale of 1 to like 100.
Not bloody.
For 4 people fighting it, we've done pretty well.
You have.
Yeah. You guys did great.
Motherfucker.
It's
But I
fine.
think
It's
I
only
may
been
just-
2 rounds, guys. I had to cast my buffs.
and have you for dessert.
What did he say? I didn't hear it.
I'll have you for dessert.
That's it. Alright. If Leon has an action or a bonus action, it's an action, chat. I will, however, use my bonus action to apply Shield of Faith on myself.
Nice.
So I'll now go back to 20 AC, and then I'll swing at him. Oh wait, hold up. Is drinking a potion a bonus action or an action?
No, it's an
It's
action.
an action.
It's an action.
Fuck it. 22 to hit,
That's a hit.
and 9.
Okay. Anything else?
I mean, I'll shuffle around some. Well, actually, no. I'll be going around here. I'll get in between a spider, and so if he doesn't have the breath attack, I don't want my friends getting hit.
All right. Is that it?
Uh-oh.
Got Mr. Spider of the Woods. Comes up behind you and from behind you you feel something. Try to crawl up on you, on your armor, but it clinks.
I already knew it was there, so I had my shield held up, you know?
Yeah, what does it look like is you just batted away, but it's huge. It's like twice your size, but you're a machine at this point.
I'm
You're
going...
going toe to toe with the dragon. This motherfucking spider
My
come up with,
muscles
like,
are
you have
torn.
says bad motherfucker on it.
My muscles are torn and burning. I can barely stand on my own 2 feet. I am driven solely on the faith of my god and my desire to protect my friends. The beast from behind takes its attack on me. I block with my shield, but I keep eye contact with the dragon. I will
Man.
prove to him the power of God.
Oh my gosh. It's me, yeah?
Jaxus, yeah.
Access. He's gonna peek out from here. Man, they are looking pretty beat up. Just debating how useful they'll be continued in this fight. Probably useful, but the question is which one. He knows Marv better, and the other one just showed up. So, I'm going to... We're going to cast Mage Hand and have it carry the potion over from Jaxus and dump it into Marv's mouth.
I'll allow it. You have to tell me what it looks like, and I'm going to give you honored XP as well.
Sweet. Yeah, there's this spectral hand that kind of appears, and as Jaxus concentrates on it, it yanks the potion from his belt over to Marv, and as the ghostly spectral hand kind of, the thumb pops open the cork from the thing and pulls open Marv's mouth with the pinky and index and ring finger and pours the potion down in.
16?
Yeah, it's not doing much good for me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's pretty good.
That's
but-
pretty good.
Something. Would that stabilize him at least?
I don't.
No.
I would have to look at the rules and see. Like, do they just drop? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I
Healing
forgot. I'm so
wise.
used to other systems where you
Yeah.
just go to 0.
Like, yeah, healing wise, you go to 0 if it doesn't kill you outright, and then you heal from 0 up.
All right. All right.
That's fine.
So it goes to 9.
Sweet.
Switching
Really?
over? 'Cause we're doing the other way.
Yeah,
I know.
people need some more hit points. Or I guess it doesn't matter for Heidi, but...
I'm at -1.
Put yourself at 0.
All right.
All right. So he's up.
And yeah, and as the thing finishes that, Jax just slinks back behind the wall.
Damn it. Marv, I guess you're up again.
Yeah, Marv's eyes open, and he had basically seen Shantae was headed that way, and he kind of opens his eyes, blink.
Yeah. There's this spectral hand floating above you, which kind of points towards the building and kind of waves for you to go that way.
He debates it. He stands and sees that it's a mess again. Sees Tarek still fighting, and he might head that way, but he's not just yet. He's gonna cast another prayer of healing. Jesus.
Holy
God
hell.
damn.
That prayer was so helpful. Please.
Expel
What
the
in
demon!
the fuck?
The GM falters.
14, and that goes to all of them, I think, yes. And,
Oh my
and
God.
myself,
Yes!
I think.
Yes.
That
Yes.
moment when the warlock heals the healer and saves the day.
Fucking whatever.
Yeah, I
you're
can,
on the claim. You're on the claim it.
I can heal
that all?
myself as well. That's everybody, yeah.
Can you move as well or no? You can move.
Sick.
After me,
I can move,
you
yeah.
can go to
I'm just
Coward's.
trying to see if,
Go to Coward's Corner.
I think I'm gonna stand out here, I think, though. I'm just taking a look and see if I can do anything else with bonus actions.
I want to spread out a little bit more if you can.
I don't think he's gonna do that again for a while.
Yeah, to recharge the 6, I think.
I don't think I had Channel Divinity's an action, so no, I'll move back a little bit, but I'm not going fully in the building. Marv just kind of throws that blessing and stay spread out. We're not done yet.
You see Jaxus behind the wall there, gives you a nod. He's got his arcane focus there, and you can see the spectral hand hovering where you left it. It looks like he's getting ready to do something, but he's sticking quite close behind cover.
All right, back up to the top.
Jackson's just gonna come out. It's like, oh, it's just about to do something, guys. Really cool.
And
Just wait for him to kill steal this fucker. Yeah.
villain action.
Blast the
The
shit out of it.
second one was on its way, and it shows up on this round.
All right.
Layer below us, yeah, you see another spider kind of like stumble into this path.
I step over here and go, all right, I think we had about enough of this shite now. Let's cut you down to size.
That's a hit.
Nice. Get him.
And I will just spin around and backhand him again.
Boom. It's a hit.
You've been knocking this dude's teeth out.
Beating the shit out of the dragon.
He's a
Fuck
monk.
him up.
Oh man. Heidi.
How injured is this thing look?
It's beat up, has a black eye, has a javelin in it.
Missing a tooth.
It's missing a tooth, but it's a fucking dragon, man. It looks still vital. Pretty vital, but it's a smart dragon.
If you did anything about these spiders, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I can't even get over to them. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna continue to hide, but I'm gonna crawl this way. I've been done.
Actually, the
A
bush
fellow wise person I see.
difficult
Looks like you
terrain,
might
so
have high
that's what we're back
charisma.
to.
She's like on her basically on her arms, just like crawling through the thicket right now. That's all I'm gonna do.
Come join your fellow charisma main.
I know. It hurts.
The dragon is up. It
Uh-oh.
whips its tail backwards towards Balabros.
Oh, thank Christ. I thought he was going to smack Heidi.
21.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Still up.
Yep, barely.
Tell me what it looks like as I'm gonna have it smack you against this wall over here too. So you don't have to
he
take a disengage.
smacks me. I grab around the tail to prevent myself from being crushed, and I just throw it to the side, cough some blood up. Oh, is that all you got? Oh, shit.
Get out of my way, naked one. I like my main course armored. And then he bites towards Tarek. 21.
Ooh. Shit.
It's 10.
10. And I have to make a con save. Please pass.
Ooh.
Oh. You're gone again. Your armor's gone.
My shields.
Yep.
I'm at 11 health.
Tarek, your turn.
You're trying to bite off more than you can chew. I'm gonna swing with my warhammer.
You got it.
Ooh,
Oh, there it is.
I'm pretty sure this is
Legend.
if it doesn't
Legend.
kill,
Oh, fucking hell.
Alright. Reaction. With that venom fang, you smack him. What does it look like as you knock another tooth out?
he's not dead.
No.
I will use my bonus action.
He's at half his hit points.
Oh, great. I will use my bonus action to divine smite him, so it's enchanted. We will add another
Whoa!
12 to that.
Oh. Very good. You softened him up
30?
greatly. God
So yeah,
damn.
he takes a bite out of me. I hit him with that quip. I say a prayer, my axe glows a holy light of Mara's wrath, and I smack him across the face. I guess I chip his other tooth, like you said.
Yep. And he rises into the air as a reaction after half his hit points are gone. And he can move 40 feet, flies 40
Ooh.
feet around.
You're saying he's exiting? Yeah?
He acts
Well, I'm
like
taking a
he's
reaction swing at him.
He does. Alright, you can hit him.
22?
He has advantage.
Oh, yeah.
At 22
Oh my
hits.
god.
That means he has 0 movement?
You want to keep him?
6 bludgeoning? I mean, I'm
Keeping him
fucking-
there?
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, you have Sentinel. Yeah.
All right.
Oh
One
my
damage.
god.
It's 6.
Did the sword hit on 12? Or no?
That's your attack.
Well,
That's
no,
his
he.
attack.
Yeah,
Well,
he.
a layer-
Balabero's got a reaction as well.
Yep. That 12 hits.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Sweet.
He's not getting away. Fuck that, man.
We did all this. Oh man.
Jax is like, man, they're actually doing
All right.
pretty fucking good.
He goes. He tries to rise up to the air and like you rend his wing. He can't fly anymore now. His wing is torn. Very well then. It's to the death for all of you. This spider comes behind you. This other one I didn't roll initiative on yet. 7.
Kinda-
I think the first one already went, so. This guy does come up upon you. There's 2 of them now. And he... Oh, restrained by webbing.
Oh.
Okay.
The success, make a DC 12 strength check.
As an action, though, he
Yeah,
has to do it
it's
in
on
his
my
turn.
Oh.
Or I can
You
just
were
hit it.
restrained. That's really bad.
That
So
is terrible.
you have a web upon you. You cannot do much at all.
Uh-oh.
Jaxus.
Oh, the other one didn't go? Oh, or did go already.
No, it went already. I didn't roll the initiative for the second one, so.
Oh, sweet, sweet. All right, yeah, Jax is seeing that they're actually doing pretty good against this dragon. He might as well actually enter proper combat.
Pretty good.
as-
Got down to half and then didn't want it to leave.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Further than
Jax
half
will
at this point.
go
Well,
in.
he did have a little spurt there.
Yeah, Jax will go for an Eldritch Blast on this thing. Oh no. I'll use Is there anything bad happen on one, really? Not really. I don't have advantage. Wasn't there something that was... Oh no, that was the fairy fire.
No,
Weren't
it's
you
just-
hidden?
It's too... The action is too much. It doesn't hit. It flies wide. You don't want to hit your friends. Quote unquote
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have hit
Doubt. Marv, you're up.
Oh.
Everybody is up again? What? Incredible.
I'm gonna... Marv is going to run up, to where Tarek is, and is gonna use his action to remove the web.
Ooh.
So I'll spend my action to remove it.
12 strength check.
Yep.
Come on.
Got
I
it.
think you're
Oh,
pretty
don't
strong.
fail this.
Oh, I'm not very strong.
You
Oh,
can attack
you'll be
it.
fine.
You can attack it. It's 5 HP.
Oh, I could. I will... Ooh. At that point, I might as well shoot it with the crossbow. As stupid as that would be. But no, I'm gonna... Yeah, Marv
There's
will
some
drop
webs
his
on your
crossbow.
face here. Let me get them off.
Marv will... Oh, I can't even hit it with a mace. No, I'm gonna do the strength check. It makes more sense.
It's a big
Yeah, I
betrayal.
made bludgeoning.
You get like a 13. It'll be fine.
Nope.
Fuck.
12? You have to come up with a +1 somewhere.
I'm fat.
Yeah, he ran into him and busted
I
his
am
head.
a thick...
+1.
You just
I-
grab hold of it and let yourself
Look,
fall over.
I'm a thick boy.
It's a charging attack. He ran
Yes. I
go
ran
forward.
up. I will take a negative condition to get the +1 or something. I don't know. Run up and just... I'm
Are
just...
you
all my might.
now on the web?
Sure.
You're now on the web.
Shit.
Amazing.
You knock it off of him onto yourself.
Eric,
Sam
finish it.
Gamgee.
I need to steal this kill so bad.
Marv,
Even get him there, dude.
For that heroic
Ultimate
deed,
son of a bitch.
the group gets 200 XP.
Sweet.
Cha-ching.
Let's level up mid-fight. Get some HP.
No.
Yeah, right?
Just win, baby.
Valeros.
Oh, Why?
You guys are trying to fucking kill this thing.
It's
Slap that
almost
dragon in the
dead.
ass.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's
So
below.
far from
It's got to be
dead,
below
dude.
half.
Below
man.
half. How long did it... All right, let's go.
Yep.
It's a fucking
Cowards
dragon.
talk.
What do you
Blame
expect?
Demi. Blame Demi.
Cowards
Hey.
talk.
I'm gonna try to cut off its tail to stop slapping me into the wall.
All right, I will let you do that
Yeah.
with disadvantage. So if you hit on this one, then it loses its multi-attack. And it does.
All right.
Tell me how you cut off its tail.
As it raises its tail, I just come in from underneath and just slice it right up into the air, throw the tail against the wall.
It does spray out poison, and you'll take one. No, make a dex save at 15.
Uh,
All right,
Nope.
you'll take 1d8 poison.
If this fucking knocks you out,
it's gonna knock me out.
It's gonna knock him out.
it's gonna be like a fucking 8. It's gonna knock your ass out.
Yep.
1d8 poison.
Oh, do you want me to roll it?
No, I'll roll. I want this pleasure.
Oh, but if you roll, it'll be like... See, I told you.
Still though, still
Oh, fuck. You guys
400, 400 for the party.
God
XP
damn.
for the heroism.
Sick.
Oh,
Heidi.
I'm going to, from where she's like hiding in the...
But layer below is like RP though. What looks
Okay,
like
go ahead.
cuts off this thing and gets sprayed by his backside.
yeah, I just got money shot in the worst way.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. All right, Heidi.
Take the tail off and that ass blast, man.
Oh no. So from stealth, kind of as she's in the thicket, she's going to toss. I'm gonna toss my dagger at this fucking dragon here.
Hey, he's got webs on him. You want to
I think you get advantage since you're
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck this guy.
sneak attack? Hope he dual
Oh,
flash
I should have
rogue.
done that. Fuck. Oh, wait, you know I'm fucking here. I should have. Oh,
Oh!
man.
Whoa, she.
There you go.
That's a hit. 7.
Yup. So out of the bushes, all of a sudden, just a dagger whizzes by Mark and impales the dragon in the side.
You guys don't only have the dragon deal.
Dude, we get him. I'm
Yeah, I know.
satisfied.
I'm sitting here thinking, man, they're gonna get fucked up by those spiders.
Spiders haven't done a whole lot, to be fair.
I mean,
You got the web.
It's
literally-
his turn again.
Yeah, web's not great.
Alright, he
If they
doesn't
had-
have the tail,
Nice. That's good at least.
and the GM hasn't keeping track of the poison.
Yeah, I just
breath,
hope he doesn't
so-
chomp
It's
on
been 3
Mars,
turns
though.
since he's used poison breath. So he's halfway.
Thanks, Ghost.
No
I
problem.
was going to give you. Why don't you continue to track that?
Yep.
And if it recharges at 5, I'll use it. So you better kill the motherfucker. And he's going to bite Marv.
He's got
doing that
advantage
thing.
for restraint, right?
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
see you, Marv.
Oh,
I'll take it. Don't worry.
Oh, poor boy.
don't be a hero.
Who's
poor
gonna deal
baby
with the
boy.
farm?
Too late.
Nah, I'm not letting you go down. I'm taking this no matter what.
Oh, you are? Oh, no.
I think your meat will be quite marbled.
Oh, fuck.
Come on.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Are you? I don't think you want to take that, Tarek.
You helped me.
You're the chosen one.
They
though.
need you.
Oh,
I'm
but man.
down.
So you just go to
He's
0
your best
then.
buddy.
Go to
Wait.
0.
This is a hard one.
I'm not instantly killed, but I am feeling painful.
Feeling
I
pain.
bet.
Tarek,
Fuck, dude.
it's you and then the 2 spiders.
Alright.
That might give them advantage on because they're surrounding you.
Oh, they are. Shit.
Help us.
I'll try. I
Oh,
mean,
we hope.
Jackson,
Jackson's
it's your
gonna wait
fault.
till
You
everybody
didn't
else
even help.
knocks the
You
fuck
didn't even
out.
help.
He didn't have a chance. He saved. If he had not fucking healed Marv, No one else
I
would
never
have
trust a
healing.
warlock. Hashtag.
Everybody healed 14 because Jax has healed him 9.
Okay.
That was
I can only
Jax's
touch
healed
up
you
to
all.
one creature, right?
Do yourself, man.
I can't lay on hands on 2 people, dude. You're right next to me.
You can't catch these hands, man.
No. You can only concentrate the magics on one.
Alright.
Just touch
Yep.
yourself.
Touch yourself. You're the hero we need.
Please.
Fucked up, dude. This is so unreal.
Please. I need you.
I'll
I
be
can
here.
fucking whiff this like nothing else.
Alright, I'm gonna lay on hands. And I'll put,
Oh.
one, all 15 on me, apparently.
Hero.
So that puts me back at 20. This is a buff up round. I'm healing at 26, and then I'm gonna bonus action reapply Shield of Faith on myself.
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
Wait,
God.
is Cure Wounds a bonus action?
No.
Nah.
Nope. That is as an action.
It's a shame I don't have any more potions.
That's not a bonus action. I've got one in my pocket, but I can't, like...
You're gonna get spidered.
You better figure something out. Cause shit ain't good right now.
Just throw it at Marv. It'll hit.
Giant
Uh-oh.
spiders. You feel them just crawling upon you. Both of them have advantage, and they
It's balanced, right? Oh, never mind. I
shall
got
bite you.
20. Let's see.
Oh yeah!
And then it rolls shit.
Don't
Just
jinx
hope
it.
the other one hasn't used
Second
it
one.
yet.
Second one tries to suck your blood.
Come on, baby.
24.
Con save. Ugh.
So much poison.
Con save. Oh, God, it's 2 con saves for the buff and the. Oh, is that?
Negative. The buff is gone.
And the poison applies.
That shit has never been saved.
Owie.
Destroy yourself, oh knight.
I'm not dead. What is it?
Oh, you'll be fine.
Ah, you'll be
I'll
fine.
kill it.
Constitution saving throw, take poison damage on failed save, okay. Target is stable but poisoned for an hour. Can I be poisoned?
That's if it reduces you to 0 hit points. It
Okay.
doesn't though.
Oh, I didn't realize you were paralyzed. Oh yeah, you might be fucked.
He's not paralyzed.
Oh,
No.
you're not?
No, not unless he's reduced to 0.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So the giant spider bites into me, goes through my armor, I can feel the poison coursing through my vein.
Yeah, Jaxus has tried to do his best to support everyone here, but clearly he's gonna have to actually put some elbow grease in. He'll go for an Eldritch Blast on this motherfucker. Just slap him for some fucking damage finally.
Imagine if
Oh,
we had that
man.
all game.
19?
I might as well start attacking it
19?
now.
19.
Quite bloody. This thing is flailing around at this point.
Yeah,
Flailing.
as the thing is there,
Death
it's
save.
suddenly there's this huge
spitting
fucking
acid, poison everywhere. It's a cloud of poison around the dragon.
It's 1 success.
when the warlock actually attacks.
Roast, death save.
You're dead, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm down.
Down.
Balaberos needs to death save
One
now.
success.
Yep.
Balaberos. Roll thy death save.
Oh no.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
It's okay, you got 2 more.
Hiding up in the wood.
Heidi, Heidi.
Literally hiding in the wood.
Fuck me.
You have any heals?
I have
Fuck
no, I don't have any
Hiding in the
heals. I'm debating whether to go after the dragon or go after fucking one of these fucking
You
spiders.
should run, probably.
Yeah, you know what? You're
I mean,
right.
Oh no.
This one's over.
Jaxus is over here, you could come support him. He's got the odds on his favor.
Whatever
I can
story
also
you
go
want to
this
tell.
way.
Tell the story of the cowardly bard.
You know what? I'm here to tell stories, not to fight. So
That
I'm gonna
makes sense.
keep going.
Come on!
I am a bard.
No! No!
He just showed up. She doesn't even fucking know us.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Who
that's
the
fair.
fuck are these dipshits?
That's
attacking
fair
the
enough.
goddamn Dragon?
Yeah. I went down twice. Fuck you
I'm
guys.
surprised she stuck around.
Jaxus won't fucking blame you.
We'll just leave together. It's fine.
Yeah.
Dead.
All right, it's the dragon's
Jaxus is
turn.
fine. He'll crawl out the fucking window if the thing goes south.
So, one little fat man caught in a web. One naked man falls prey to my poison. The others have all run away, and it's just you, Mr. Knight. What do you have to say for yourself?
Dragon, have you no honor? I challenge you to a one-on-one fight. If you allowed my friends to live and you call upon these spiders, I stand before you as a man who serves a god, Mara.
A man who serves a god. Mara? I have not
No.
heard of this god.
Would you... Never mind.
I was just gonna say. I was like, well, yeah, you've not heard the great word of Mara.
No.
Just start fucking adverting. Yeah.
Get him to run away.
Divine Mara, holiest of gods. From the ground we are born, by her tears we are raised, by the sun's light that she shines upon us, we are given strength to fight, strength to survive. I will not fall here today, dragon.
Give me a religion check at 12.
Uh,
But I know you're the worst paladin ever. Your religion is -1 or 2.
it's based on intelligence.
It's
Well,
fine. You'll
well.
get like a 20.
Is
We'll
it?
see.
Or is it wisdom?
It's I think.
It's
Let's roll
intelligence.
it. Let's roll it.
No.
Ooh.
Give
Negative.
advantage. No. Do it.
You have no power here, knight. Venom Fang strikes at you.
Oh no, he doesn't have his shit.
Yeah, it's gone down every time.
19 hits.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Ah!
I'm down.
Oh no. All right.
What's it look like though?
This man with no teeth, by the way. We've shattered his
Oh, he
fangs.
has plenty of teeth.
We've shattered
That's
them.
fun.
We've absolutely... Alright, his smile is no longer as shining, as brilliant as it once was, but those teeth are still as deadly. My armor has been torn asunder by all the attacks I've suffered today. And I pray upon my God. She does not answer. His teeth come down. They sink into my flesh. And Tarek Von Eyre goes down.
Death roll.
Crit fail? Come on. Where is it?
It's on your. You'll see. It's kind of in the middle. Yeah. Oh man.
That's one fail.
Thoughts of Mara fill my head. My dreams.
Spider. The spiders head off into the woods looking for Heidi. Let's see which one it is.
Oh fuck.
And they're going to roll a perception versus your stealth.
Oh. And this will be +1 as well.
The other one kind of goes to the... And perception... 2. Ah! This... Rolled again. Ah. You can't fail that, right?
Hmm?
You can't fail that check.
I certainly hope not.
She already passed.
She laughs.
So these two are gone. The
You
dragon...
can't see me.
Dragon laughs. I'm not going to tell you the GM knows this, but he does laugh indeed.
Yeah, he doesn't. He
Jaxus,
hasn't
you're up.
really spotted me yet, has he?
No,
Yeah, Jaxus.
but like it just, they think everybody's dead. Like these spiders are looking for this bard. It's just
Yeah.
evil's day in the sun.
Seeing how wounded he is, there's this, again, within the shadows, behind the smoke, there's this sickly grin on his face, seeing that the thing is so devastatingly wounded. as a voice echoes into the dragon's mind in Draconic. You should have invited me in properly, kin. As I'll go for an Eldritch Blast with advantage from stealth, of course. Oh, baby.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
His AC is 11.
Here we go.
And tell me what it looks like as he goes down.
Lovely.
Oh my god, it's like perfect.
Yeah, as... Jaxus-
3,900 XP for that one thing.
Lovely. As Jaxus steps out behind the smoke, he puts both hands together, the arcane focus floating between them as magic bubbles and burns over it, as the blast just echoes out into the thing's neck, searing it and turning it to ash, severing the very head from its body.
It goes down. Marv, make your death save.
Oh!
That means you come back. You come back, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won.
I think so. It's not in the best position, but yes.
You get to go.
I
They moved away from you. You're not.
I don't know.
insane.
I don't know how that works, but if so,
Yes, you
On a
do.
crit, you
Fuck
get
it.
It takes
1
you up to
HP.
1.
Of course, man.
Oh,
You
shit.
just killed the dragon. GM says yes.
Marv staggers to his feet, having had a conversation with Shantea, telling him his time was not yet now, and he sees his friend Tarek at his feet. Oh, hell, that just ain't gonna do. And I'm gonna use Preserve Life, Channel Divinity, and I'm gonna give him back 15 hit points.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet.
Actually, 10 and 5. 10 to Tarek and 5 to Balberos. So I can split them.
Yes.
Much better than my hands.
Yes. Yes.
Come
Double
on
key.
now. Finish it off, friends. Ah.
Barbaros comes back.
Hera, is that you?
Barbaros, you're up.
Just sharp and take a breath. Oh, sight that I hurt everywhere. Stand up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get right there. Short sword. I run up and just stab this one right in the ass.
Hits.
4.
Yep.
And then spin around and just try to grab this one's trailing leg. This one down here.
Hits.
Just run in, grab that leg, and start trying to pull it back.
Heidi.
Amazing. Heidi is going to come back.
Are you leaving stealth?
Yeah, leaving stealth. Unless I can like search, I'm gonna get advantage anyway because I'm running.
Oh my god, we got the comeback
Savage.
party all the way.
Keep in mind, at no point did Jack says run. He just stayed
Oh,
in cover.
you,
I might have died.
you.
Let's see.
That's a hit.
What a time to be alive.
It's all about tactics, man.
What does it look like as you stab that into one of the spider's 8 eyes?
So Heidi runs back, coming out of the thicket. Some of the grass sticks in her hair and in her hat, and she runs over, jumping over some logs and stabbing into the giant spider. And I'm going to use a bonus action to give inspiration to Jax's.
Oh, lovely.
Why him? He's not
Um,
line of
Not
sight.
him.
He is. He is from the
Ah.
window.
Yep.
He's in the window like the Bill Nye. You know what I'm talking about.
No.
This.
I think it's
Oh
a
my
different
God.
movie, but yeah. We'll
Amazing.
go
This
with
guy.
film.
He's
So
the
good.
bear.
Where's the Bill Nye one? Here he goes. There. There's Jackson. There he is on Discord.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're right. He's just like, oh hey.
All right, so he's got.
Although
inspiration.
here's the funny thing though, because I'm not sure you can do that a second time, because Jax hasn't used inspiration yet.
Oh, he still has it.
Has it been over 10 minutes though?
No,
All right. Well,
No,
then
this-
I'll just give it.
I
I'll
don't think
give
so.
it to Tarek then.
This all happened in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right,
Not
Tarek has
even.
it.
You're inspired again.
It just so happens to be Tarek's turn.
By Mara's grace, we fight on. Rout the enemy. Show them no quarter. I'm gonna run in there. Which one is the one that was hit already? The
Yes.
one on the top?
Yeah,
Both
well,
of them. The one up top just got
Big
stabbed
hit,
in the
big
face.
hit.
Oh, damn. And that's all I got. I got no more spell slots.
They turn around towards you, Tarek. Actually, the Bard. The Bard!
I'm gonna take that. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter, right? Does that hit you?
I'll see. It. Oh wait, it rolled a 15.
15 does
I
hit.
have I have a 15 armor class.
That means it would hit, but I'll take that one.
You'll take it?
I can only use one of these though per round. Yeah.
11 piercing, 13 poison.
Oh no, it doesn't hit my AC though.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah, it
there
resolves
you go.
against his AC.
All right, Valplin. Let's see if this one does, bitch.
It
It does.
Oh no.
You fucking shit.
Oh, fucked.
David
Well,
and
Tarek.
Suckers.
Never be a white knight, Tarek.
Well, Tarek.
You.
The good news is I'm here still.
The evil fucking dragon in the background is just here like, man, this is the way to do things. This is how we do it.
Feel your death.
Oh
All right,
my
Jackson's
God.
here up.
All right, well,
16.
bonus action, transfer the hex to this one, and
Oh,
Does it know I'm there
wait,
yet?
hold up. It needs to double my health to kill me, right?
A what?
Does it have to double my health to kill me?
For
Double
one
your
shot.
max health.
In one shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're max.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, you're not
then.
dead. You're not dead.
Does this? They don't quite know I'm there yet, do they? These two, or do they?
The spiders?
Yeah.
What's your, I don't know. You're in
You
that
want me to roll
window.
stealth or?
Roll stealth, motherfucker.
Okay. I will roll stealth real quick to see. I am a sneaky boy. Look how sneaky I am. So stealth, so sneak.
Much hide.
Yeah.
They see you,
Shit.
son.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to blast them. So it's fine.
24 hits.
Sweet. 19
does not have
damage to
hex,
this
though.
fucking spider.
No hex.
No,
Huh?
it isn't a hex.
Yeah, I just transferred the hex with my bonus action.
You and your transfer hex.
This
He looks
motherfucking
bloody.
thing lasts for like 8 hours. Yeah, and Jaxus again holds the crystal in his left hand now. Not as much power coursing through it as before when he slew such a powerful beast as a dragon, but
Marv.
nonetheless sends out another blast careening into this thing from the side.
Oh man. Marv's not got much left.
None of us do, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a potion though that I haven't used.
Drink that potion.
No. I'm going to as Tarek is there. I uncork the potion. I will open up Tarek's mouth and I will pour the potion into Tarek.
I would
This
like
poor
to
fucker.
say, I don't know if you know this, whether or not you know their poison would paralyze me for an hour.
Ooh, I don't know if I know that.
If you know it,
Oh.
you probably wouldn't. If
But you
don't know-
you can't get poisoned though, can
I
you?
can't? I thought it was immune to disease.
I thought paladin
Uh,
poison. Let me look.
I thought it was I thought it was poison. and
Fine
disease.
magic flowing through you makes you immune to disease, not poison.
Chaos disease. Would you know that though?
I don't know that I would.
That's
Nature.
like Arcana. Arcana 10.
For an animal?
I think it might be
Wouldn't it be
nature.
nature?
Arcana.
There
Oh,
you go.
it's,
They're magical.
oh
spiders?
well, yeah. I guess for nature.
I would know.
Ooh.
You would know.
Fucking knows.
Know this.
Yeah, so I'm about to do that. So I won't.
Maybe you would know. Maybe you would know something else to do for him too.
I don't know.
The kiss of life.
Maybe you could do something for him that like brings him back, but he can't make an attack next round.
I don't know.
There you
Or
go.
not.
I wouldn't. I couldn't imagine knowing a way to deal with spider venom.
Suck it out.
You gotta give him the good
Okay,
suck.
Chris.
No.
I'm not gonna make you do anything, Chris. So Marvin's term is over. Ballet overloads.
Wait, is he not gonna drink his own potion?
I wouldn't have used it.
On yourself?
No.
I'm kidding. It's still your turn. I'm just making a Chris joke.
So I guess knowing what I know, I wouldn't have done that. So I would have.
Drink it,
Just-
drink
no.
it yourself.
No, not yet. Marvel, get up, move, and we have to deal with the threat. So
Spider threat.
crossbow.
Get it. Is this
Dovahkiin.
one still up, or did it go down? After
It's
the
still
button?
up.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
That's a hit. More piercing. Oh, it goes down.
So
Nice.
Marv,
Look like
Marv kind of barely able to move. He's bloodied. He's been bitten, hit by acid. He's all kinds of messed up. He just kind of trundles to the side to get a better shot. Falls to one knee out of necessity and fires through its skull with a bolt.
yeah, it slams into its head. Just the Labros.
All right. Hey, oh, I hate you, creepy curly bastards. I'm going to try to cut its legs out from under it, bringing my sword down across.
Sweet.
Oh, no. I'll just try to grab it and break one off then with my hand. No, I'll just sit here with my thumb up my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're exhausted, dude.
It turns towards you.
You guys are gonna have some fucking brain damage after the amount of times you've been up and down.
Yeah.
Heidi.
Let me just check here really quick to see what.
Is it time
vicious
to
mo-
run yet?
Oh yeah. What time is it? Run time. Ooh, it's one action. Hmm. Let's see.
Dun,
Yeah. I'm gonna do vicious mockery against it, and it has to do a. I'll roll it. There we go.
Nice.
DC 1 psychic.
Oh wow.
Watch it pass the fucking DC too.
It just
You have
pisses
like a-
you off.
He has to save.
Someone should grab my javelin.
Hey.
And it also has disadvantage next round.
Oh, that's the thing.
Mockery's good.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's
And
useful.
Heidi, as she points to the giant dragon, she says, "As your master falls dead on the ground, the tide of battle is turning around."
There you go. You could do it if you try.
There you go.
Takes
Yeah.
like an hour. It's good.
Derek Von Ager.
I'm good. It says I'm stable but poisoned.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yep.
Sick.
Stable but poisoned.
So yeah, I just can't move for an hour.
Yep, paralyzed.
The spider.
It's like, man, I got this tasty snack over here all wrapped
It's
up. Might as
actually,
well-
I think it's actually still touching Barabel, so.
It is.
Just gently.
Paralyzed sentinel, we cannot flee.
Just roll yourself over.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
I miss.
7,
12's a
actually.
miss.
Seven.
7, yeah. 7 at disadvantage.
Yep.
Jaxus.
I'm gonna blast a bitch. Is 14 it?
Of course it hits.
Oh, sweet. 7 more.
How much? 17?
7. I wish it was 7.
7.
I rolled low this time.
Ooh, not quite. Marv.
Ooh. Marv is actually gonna step up behind Balberos and just kind of give him a quick hit on the shoulder. Shantaea's blessings are with you. Come on, strike it down. We're nearly there. And I'll use guidance.
Oh, nice. Target can roll a d4 and add that number to one ability check of his choice. I wonder if that means like ability or attack.
I don't think it means attack.
It doesn't?
Yeah.
Ah,
I
shit.
don't think so.
Whatever, too late.
I'll let you do it. It's fine.
Okay.
Sounds cool.
Punch him there.
I mean, he's the one
Punch him.
attacking with 5 HP, so.
Punch him in the fucking spinneret.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to spin a redectomy with my short sword. God,
Shit.
Miss.
I think the 4's gonna help, but 10?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't.
You should have
But
saved
I'll
it.
try to grab it.
Yes.
Rip it
Hey.
off.
How do you grab it?
Knee in the face.
Grab it, try to rip it off.
You grab it, but it's not ripped off.
That'd be me. I can't do shit.
Heidi.
Heidi is gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery again.
Oh, God.
The fucking 1 damage.
One?
Oh.
Yep, it's 1 damage.
These men rolling.
And Heidi
Oh.
Uh-oh.
doesn't work, but Heidi says, the end is coming. The time is nigh. It's time for you to run or die.
Hey.
Tarek, finish this foul beast.
I
Oh,
grovel.
He's,
Yeah.
he's paralyzed.
Just roll over.
Oh,
on it,
the
it'll be
spider.
fine. Crush it with your armor. That's what we need to do. Barbaros. Just throw Tarek at it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Use him as an
Disadvantage
improvised
on this,
weapon.
right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shit.
We're still in trouble.
Ooh.
How that'll hit. Let's see.
Hey, at least you're only stable but paralyzed. Oh, you made it. Never mind.
What a baller.
Oh, he made it.
Just make death saves.
He's just down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Poison is the only thing keeping me alive.
Oh,
Strange.
Jaxus.
Come forth and die. Blood jam.
Do you change your hex over?
Yeah,
For the
yeah.
bonus action.
I think I did that last time. Sorry, I should have mentioned it. But yeah. So 15 as he blasts into the thing.
Amazing.
Lovely.
What's it look like as you fry him?
Yeah, the others all very harrowed by this fight. Jaxus completely topped up for the most part. He's feeling great. He just killed a fucking dragon
God,
and
yeah.
everything. He saved
Jaxus is
his
a kill
life,
stealer.
and he just sits there from his window and sends another blast in the thing, which etches through the thing, turning it mostly to dust. Seeing that combat is pretty much clear, You see Jaxus start slowly walking out from cover and assessing the corpse of the dragon.
All right, what you see as you emerge from the wizard's tower, Jaxus, is a giant dragon's course littered with, the spiders nearby that are hacked to pieces, and your friends, quote unquote friends,
Yeah, right? And I was gonna say.
are just very bloodied and bruised.
Jaxus looks it all over. We should get them inside. Besides, we need to assess the treasure we've gained. He'll kind of head over and start helping to drag the others in.
I'll take care of it. And Marv's gonna use Spare the Dying to stabilize Balbero so he doesn't have to do any checks.
Spare the dying.
Make sure he's
Nice.
stable. And then he's gonna lift Tarek. Even with all that,
Let me help you.
no, get Balberos. I got him.
Right.
He ain't all that heavy with all them pieces missing. Not that I'm doing much better.
Yeah, Jaxus tosses Balberos over his shoulder and carries him on in. Gets him behind some cover into a safer spot within the building.
And if they have time to rest, I can help.
Well, I think that went quite well.
But we didn't die. Plus, ooh,
Yes,
was
I must
amazing.
say, I am quite surprised about that, seeing as you all fought a dragon on open field.
it's stupid, that's for sure. Oh, we survived.
Didn't give us much choice in the matter.
Yes, well, perhaps if we had fled from the start. Regardless, I'm quite happy we've gotten quite a good kill. His skull will make for a fine ornament somewhere, and the hide, I'm sure, will make fine armor. Not to mention, Jaxus takes a step into the other room. We found quite a lovely hoard.
Well, all that's well and good, but I'm just glad no one's dead.
I suppose. Honestly, I don't know how you all managed.
I don't either.
And Jaxus at this point is kind of only half paying attention to the conversation as he flips the chest open and assesses the treasure in the room.
As you step into the tower, the ground is just littered with gold and copper and silver. As you open the chest, you see what looks like to be like a battle axe that's just sparkling. You sense magical power coming from it.
Jaxus reaches forward and picks it up and gives it a swing through the air.
Yeah, you see that there are runes on this battle axe from the ancient empire, and it is called Hue.
Hue.
A +1 battle axe.
Very nice. Jaxus places it on his belt and starts looking over the other treasure, leaving the other two to tend to the wounded.
There are several arcane tomes of the wizard that used to live here. There are also some place settings, most notably 4 goblets that are set with moonstones. They're probably quite pricey. There's a few magic scrolls. There's a
Ooh,
Misty Step and a scroll of Lightning Bolt that you recognize.
very nice, yeah.
There's also a lot of gold, 150 gold pieces and 800 silver pieces in this hoard.
Oh shit. God damn. I'm going to assume you have that all tracked. Thank you.
I do. And I'm going to put the loot to you guys right now.
Amazing.
So, loot. And what I say, 150 gold, 150 GP, and 800 SP.
Lovely. God damn.
And I will put the goblets and the scrolls, and depending about the weapon, I'll put the weapon in the treasure chest too.
Yeah, Jax just has it for now, but he'll probably pass it over to Tarek, given as he doesn't really have much need for it. He's just making a point of the fact. But yeah, he waits, rests up. I might as well heal. I don't know if we really need to, but
And you got Song of Rest as well.
yeah, I was only missing 3. I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, there's some more exploration to do in this area, but I think tonight we'll probably...
I think, yeah, it
Call
seems
it
pretty
an
well
evening.
I
set.
think that's a good idea.
I do actually have a song now.
Oh,
Oh my god, please.
let's get it on
Now,
tape.
this song, what type of soundtrack do you want? to this? Little,
I don't know. It's more of a sea shanty.
let's see here.
Oh, do play us out.
Oh god. And then delete this. Just delete this part. So, as they all rest, Heidi picks up her viol and starts to playing a song of victory that they had just accomplished, most likely, much to Jaxus's chagrin. One sec. A man made of steel, with power and with zeal, slayer of dryads and dragons, with Mar in his heart, the knife he doth depart, to venture in a thicket full of danger. He faces his foes, his hammer all aglow, a creature filled with poison and with murder. The treasure that he hoards, since he's pining for the fjords, now belongs to the brave knight Tarek von Acre.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Excellent!
Yay.
She sings that to his
1, 2, 3,
unconscious
4,
body.
5.
Yeah.
You're awake, you're just not able to move.
I'll give you another 500 XP.
Amazing.
Sweet.
Split between y'all.
Yeah, Jax just has a skeptical look on his face, but doesn't really give a shit. He's got a whole dragon horde.
Marv
And-
claps.
Heidi looks to Jackson. I wrote that mid-battle, so I'll just rewrite it next time.
Ah, that would be good. Thank you.
Of course.
No, keep it. Pretty good.
Yes, well, credit where credit is due, indeed. Tarek did fight quite valiantly, though. I suppose I don't necessarily need the axe anyway. And he kind of walks over to Tarek. I think you're in there, yes? And he taps on his helmet with his long clawed finger and sets the axe on his chest. You can have that when you wake up. For a job well done. Yay.
I think that's a wrap.
awesome.
Demi. Very good. All players have been awarded
That was
1,905.
fucking wicked.
I will stop the
God damn.
recording
Oh,
now.
Jack.